we walk these streets with diamonds in our eyes. Out with the vampires under a midnight sky. My mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising. If you try to win the battle to be who you are. I dance to the left, I dance to the right. Hold hands with my demons and creatures of night. On an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm out with the same old faces and dead embraces. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So if you take a little walk on the wild side, be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right. Hold hands with my demons and creatures of night. On an undercover mission to find somebody else like me.
What's up, everybody? We are here, and it is time. Monday style Monday in the house here. And it's a big day here, WPIG Studios. A huge day, massive day. As you can see, we've the chat is on screen now. Got so many emails and postcards and letters saying, please put the chat on screen. So I put it on there. I'm not exactly happy with it yet, but, you know, I'll tweak and tweak and tweak. Well, I'm already tweaking, but I'll do my normally scheduled tweaking, and then I'll also tweak the size of everything and stuff. But there we go. It's on TV for now. It's on TV. I saw this and I said TV. It's on the screen now, but I'll fix it. It's not perfect yet, but there you go. It's on screen, so no more complaining. No more fucking complaining. Also tonight, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. will be the first ever Kick call-in show, the pilot, and it's going to be some fuck up. So I'm calling it a test, because then if you call it a test show, then you can't say disaster because we're testing. So I'm going to do it every night this week, full week, just to get some hype rolling behind it. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Should be a good time. And, yeah, we're doing it on Kick because why do you hate No American? That's the only time I can do it, John Doe. That's the only time I can do it. I can only do it at night. If I'm going to do it every day or whatever, I can only do it at night. But don't worry. Friday, we'll get the morning style stream back like we did last Friday, which is very hype. It's going to be it's going to be topics are going to be there's going to be a topic every show. I'm not even sure about what we're going to do tonight, but we'll figure it out. I got a lot of options. I did screenshot all your options. But last time we did shit like the worst thing you ever did in your life, the jobs. We did what else did we do? We did relationship problems, all kind of stuff. It's gonna be fun. So, anyways, that'll be it. I'm billing it the only call-in show on Kick, and I think that's true for now. But we'll see how long it goes. But don't worry if you don't want to go on Kick. I will upload it on YouTube after I'll just do a full week and then edit them together, and then put it out there on YouTube. I don't want to put one every fucking day. That'd be too much, but I don't want to spam you that much. But I'll edit them together and then put it out there. But there you go. Enough business style announcements. Today, we got a lot to watch. That's why I started at 1 p.m. A lot to watch from yesterday. But we're going to start with some wisdom here from someone known as King Cobra JFS. And I think this is very important. So let's get some wisdom to all the masses out there first, and then we'll start our show. Hold on, he's muted. Unmute yourself. There we go. He's unmuted now. Big ups, Coach.
Anything while you're smoking a tobacco pipe, you want to be careful that you don't accidentally, when you take a swig of your drink, you don't want to accidentally get lemonade in your pipe stem.
Yeah, that's true, obviously.
It's kind of like taking a drink with a dip in your mouth, YouTube. It's a certain set of skills required.
That is true. Watch this. That's some skill.
What kind of porn do you watch?
God damn it. Well, that was real smooth, wasn't it? Stupid, clumsy, autistic me.
What? Oh my god.
Fuck, I hate spilling shit. Well, shit happens, otherwise we wouldn't poop.
There we go. Big ups, Cobra. He rolls with the punches, you know? I think we all can learn something about that. Something bad happens, you roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Big ups, Cobra, for that knowledge. We'll take that with us going forward for sure. All right, let's start with the day stream here. And the day stream was, this is a Snort Burnell video, but I skipped past we watched that on Detractor Me yesterday. I was there, so I don't want to watch the same shit I already seen, honestly. But he's just talking about bullshit about Metal Gear Solid. I want to play it, whatever. If you guys want to play it, I'll play it, whatever. But let's get to, he does say something interesting here about jealousy here.
Let's get our first membership of the day.
Oh, sorry, begging first.
Give me your money.
I got a $2 tip. Someone says, earlier you mentioned being jealous of Ricky and Justin.
Yes.
And your June the King React, you mentioned jealousy of other YouTubers, particularly in 2015. Do you have any advice in terms of how to handle jealousy and control it? How did your jealousy come out? Did you just tell them you're jealous? Tell who?
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, what I would do is I would walk up to people at tournaments and say, I'm jealous of you. What? No, you go to a tournament and you play against people in a competition. You don't. What are you talking about?
Clearly a bait question, by the way, but let's see how he handles it.
No, jealousy is a problem. I'll be honest, jealousy is a problem.
Okay.
Because if you're someone who feels like
Such a wise man, jealousy is a problem.
you're working hard and you're trying your best, but you see others around you who have more, or maybe it's a notion that's conceived that they're doing better.
Big up Sor Purnell for pointing out, yes, he called them all shills or whores, as is the case with iJustine. Correct. Everyone that got above him got there by let's say, nefarious means. But only Philip got to where he is by just a straight and narrow, working hard, definitely.
Better than you, but you're working hard. You're like, well, why don't I have that? Right? You couldn't go to all of them.
You could look internally or bitch. That's your two options.
And there were literally people who would go to every tournament. Justin Wong was one of them. Ricky Ortiz was another. Okay?
Because they both won enough to make it worth their while.
Where they just seemed to be at every event. Everywhere you went, there they are. And by the way, they're always winning.
Exactly. At least you said that part. When you win every time, it's worth it to go to tournaments. If you don't win every time, it's not worth it.
You think about it. Let's see the correlation. They can afford to go to every event. They have free time to do it. They don't have commitments in their life otherwise, so they can just go to every Street Fighter tournament, and then they win them. Well, I wonder why. Because they play more than anyone because they can, right?
You can play outside of tournaments? You think they only practice at tournaments? That's a fucking joke. Justin Wong was insane with how much he played. It's on the SRK many times. Insanity how much he played.
Maybe if I was able to play that much, I would have been up there too, but I couldn't. I just had other things going on in life, other commitments, reality of having to work and have a job to pay for things. I don't know how they did it.
And they also did it without the cash advances. So this is really telling of what he did. Because he would get the cash advances to get to these tournaments. And a big part of that was like, well, if I'm going to be like Justin Wong, I got to go to every tournament. And like just cash advance, Just chasing that Wong. There's nothing wrong with chasing that Wong, and that's what he was doing.
I don't know if they got funding from somewhere, investors, if their parents were rich, who knows, right? I know they weren't doing
If their parents were rich. If their parents were rich, yes, blame daddy and mommy first,
somewhere, investors, if their parents were rich, who knows, right?
Grazing Poro, great question. The one thing I will say is in money matches, you do need the cash. There's no Venmo back in these days. So for the money matches alone, you do need green in your hand. But everything else, you could just use your credit card, you'd think. I agree with that. But that's not, I could see Philip, like, for a long time not thinking credit cards are like, I think online he would trust it, but he would want to have the green in his hand to look like a big deal, Some people are like that. You want to have a big stack, I think Philip would be like that. All right, boys, what's the entrance fee on this puppy? Breaks out the money clip, licks his thumb. What's the entry fee? Quick, $15. Okay. And sorry, this is my 1,000. Hold on. You got change for a hundo? That's what he'd be like. Yeah, cash advance is literally the worst way to spend money on planet Earth, probably. That's not confirmed, but it's top 5 worst way to spend money ever.
I know they weren't doing full-time jobs because you couldn't while also traveling for Street Fighter. It wasn't possible. Okay.
Oh my God, he's drinking.
When I worked at a bank too, we were like, telling people would get cash advances for stuff, and it's like, you don't have to do this, it's not really. There's a way. What do you know to spend this money on? You could try to talk to people, but some people are just stuck on their ways. They would have no other. I mean, who knows? They could be doing drug deals or something. I don't know. But people would come when I worked at the bank. People would want that too, and you get talking. What do you use the money for, sir? So it's a large cash advance, that kind of stuff. You got to talk them up to try to get sales and shit, so it's okay to talk them up. But, most times they would say something, but, if you're going to buy something, usually you can just use your credit card for it, but.
It wasn't possible, okay?
Oh my God, he's drinking Tyrone sperm?
So admittedly, I got really jealous. I was pissed that I was doing as much as I could, working hard, working tons of hours at a job to have money and to make ends meet.
Tons of hours? That's interesting.
Doing my best to try to keep going in Street Fighter, and it wasn't working.
I hope you're going to bring up the credit cards next.
I told you the story. The Evo that I did the best at, which was Evo in Vegas, where I got 4th place in Super Turbo. I literally maxed out my credit card taking cash advances.
Yes! I didn't know he was going to get into it. Sweet, we get the cash advance lore. Go ahead.
On a credit card to go to that event because I couldn't afford it otherwise. You know, I had a full-time job, but I between paying for it, everything, health insurance, my rent, food, bills, all that stuff.
I'm slightly Xing on the health insurance thing. I think Philip would stay on the parents' plan as long as possible. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. But what is wrong is saying you had to pay that after you're not. That's the part that's fucked up. I would stay on my parents' plan as long as I could, too. But the problem is saying you had to pay for that when you're not. So I'm just pushing a slight X on this one.
Full-time job, but I between paying for it, everything, health insurance, my rent, food, bills, all that stuff, and the job that I had, I couldn't afford to just do this shit. I had to max out a credit card in order to do it,
I had to do
That's
it.
literally how you get pissed. You're like, man, I was working my butt off, and everyone else, you see other people surpassing you, and you get jealous. It's just a natural thing. I think it's a human emotion that's natural, and
Yeah, that is true. Okay,
let me put
let
it this
him
way.
finish. Let
There's
him
nothing
finish.
wrong with jealousy as long as you don't turn that jealousy into something that's unhealthy or toxic, right?
Yes. And I would consider talking about this 20 years later and still having negative feelings toward Justin Wong as one of those negative feelings. Just that's just a personal thing. Coping about Justin Wong 25 years later. But yeah, definitely.
Why do I sometimes name drop other content creators that are bigger and more successful than me? Because I'm jealous. That's why. Yes, I'm jealous of PewDiePie.
Yes.
I'm jealous of
Yes.
Markiplier. They're rich. I'm not. I'm jealous of them. Why do you think I bring them up? Right?
The truth comes out. Okay, it was 1821. Okay, yeah, that was a different time. Yeah, so health insurance, we could stay till 1821. So he was probably paying his own health insurance. But it was at Sikorsky Aircraft. Probably came out of his paycheck before he got his paycheck. That's how it worked when I worked at the bank. But that's just me. Every situation's different. But go ahead.
Like simply being jealous of someone else's success when you are a hard worker.
See a fat cat.
I think is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do feel like if you then take it into like, oh, now you're going to be toxic and you're going to be going and insulting people constantly. Oh, well,
yeah, you've done that, right?
Person's more successful than me, but that's just because everyone's dumb.
Okay.
Right? Everyone likes toxic content. They're all morons, right? I used to do that. I used to insult everyone else who liked other content. Now, you know what? If you like other content, go
sweet.
and enjoy it.
Okay.
I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to...
I wonder why Iron Chef Sakai didn't get this result when he went to a certain someone.
That's gay.
I criticize you and say you're stupid for liking other people's content.
I work more now than I ever did. Like this job, I worked more doing this than I ever did for any other job that I had previously.
So now you get...
Longer hours doesn't mean working more, especially when you consider. Remember when was that yesterday? We saw that on the. I don't think it was, but recently I know he said that he explained his busy day, and the first thing I do. I'm so busy. Wake up, cup of coffee, chill for 30 minutes. That doesn't count. That doesn't count your busy day. You can't count that. Wake up 30 minutes, hang out for a while, say hi to Jasper. Yeah. You can't count that.
Oh, maybe you're.
And he said, "Yeah, I spent 3 hours monitoring social media at night." Yeah. Monitoring social media. That was last night. We were watching Ask the King. That was last night. Yeah, I was monitoring social media.
Wasn't the best, right? And that's why you are where you are. But I'm just grateful to have a following and an audience as long as I had. And I've been doing it for so long that I'm basically kind of like installed into the minds of so many people that I know I'm going to be fine.
Weird way to say it.
I'll never blow up like I was, but I'm okay with what I've become over all this time.
That's a very odd way of saying that, isn't it? I'm installed. Hey, am I installed in your mind, Solid Colt? Please install me in your mind, Solid Colt. Or J-Dog. I'm not sure I'm installed in your mind, J-Dog. J-Dog says, still coping up Wong and others winning 20 years later. Yep, but that's, as long as you don't have unhealthy behavior, J-Dog, it's fine. And hopefully I'm installed, J-Dog. I just installed myself.
Right? I'm happy
That sounds fucked up. Sorry.
for that. And I'm grateful for it. And that's the thing. You got to get more humble the older you get, especially when you fall off. Because I know I fell off. No one virally, no one talks about DSP. Oh, the viral video he made. What? No one talks about me like that at all. Like, wow, he still exists? Oh, let me give him a look. Holy shit, I actually still like this. And then some people will come by and support. That's what happens from time to time. You get people, wow, I watched him like 10, 15 years ago. Holy shit, he still makes content? And then they
That's never seen that. I see usually, holy shit, that guy's still live? Is that the guy that jerked off? That's the response from, well, first of all, I'd say the most common response is, who is that? You know, because sometimes big content creators will say something about DSP on Twitter, and you'll get a surprising amount of people that say, who is that? Right? But the second one is that the guy that jerked off? Or they just post the meme of him jerking off, right? That's the second biggest. And he's talking about these fantasy people that say, oh my God, he's still making content? Wow, let me check that out. That's awesome.
Holy shit, I actually still like this. And then some people will come by and support. That's what
Oh my God. Yeah, definitely.
happens from time to time. You get people, wow, I watched him like 10, 15 years ago. Holy shit, he still makes content? And then they come watch for a bit and support, and that's awesome. But you're not getting anyone mainstream talking to me or anything. You know, it's never going to be like that again, right?
I still like this. Yeah, if they watched him 15 years ago, what they're getting now is is a very different thing, very different product, right? So, again, this is just imaginary people we're creating in our minds.
He's done. Look at this. He's falling apart. Oh my God, he's drinking Hulk Hogan's sperm.
The status. She doesn't love
All right, sweet GTA content.
just like I do. Oh,
Whoa!
what he and I have is real.
Whoa, he's making all the cars flip.
You can feel it deep down inside. He may be nasty hypocrite, but he's mine.
Oh my God, see what I mean?
Well, see what you mean?
I can't even
What?
drive and go around anything. I don't have the maneuverability to do it because I'm using the new mods.
Oh, like this didn't happen in the gameplay. You didn't have mods with all the other GTAs. Let's see this one. Okay.
But he's mine.
Yeah. Didn't have the maneuverability there. Didn't even move.
Feel it deep down inside.
Maneuverability. Bam!
Oh my God, see what I mean? I can't even drive and go around anything. I don't have the maneuverability to do it because I'm using the
interesting.
new mods that make my car drive more realistically. They can just go in and out of everything. I can't do that. It sucks. Look, I can't see. I can't control the car right now.
That's exactly what it looked like when you played the other GTAs.
Oh, Nico, we can't lose
Perfect.
them.
Yep, good choice.
Where did they go? Wait a minute. Where did they go? We lost them.
This is.
I don't even know where they went.
We lost them.
Yeah. I don't even know where they went.
Now what are you gonna do?
What?
Hilarious. Good stuff. I like this moment where it takes a second. All right, what am I doing here? All right, hang on. What am I supposed to be doing here? Okay, let me think. Oh, shooting. Yes. Okay. Yes. Too bright.
Ow! The cop hit me full speed and murdered me. I'm stuck.
He never uses all the mechanics since his brain has very little capacity. That's true, though.
You're a retard.
Who's left?
You're a retard.
Okay.
Man such as me.
I was doing fine. I think that was a freaking that was a random cop that showed up. Like that wasn't scripted.
Any moment, I can pick up a controller And I can play any game at professional level.
Random cops. That wasn't a scripted cop, it was a random cop.
Why is he running up? Dude, we didn't clear the area yet.
Oh, perfect. That what?
What happened?
One on the right, you get the one on the left. Come on, move it, Nico.
Oh, classes start today? That's rough. I know, I remember that feeling. Isn't that the worst feeling of all time? When it's like the first week of school, and you just wake up in the morning, and you look forward, dead face, and say, fuck. I gotta do this like 180 more times this year. That sucks.
Right here? Okay.
That's one of those worst feelings, man.
Is that body armor? I can't even control him. Yeah, that's body armor. Bell is dead. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? This sucks. I didn't fail the fucking mission.
Yes! Yes!
Bill Bell is a fucking dunce who got himself killed. I didn't
Big ups,
do
man.
it.
Good. If that's a good choice, man. I really think it's a good choice. I know people say college you don't have to have it, but especially if you already work towards it, just get it. You know, just get it. You have it in the back pocket. You know.
This sucks ass. Right? Damn.
Oh, I hate that.
So guys, we are now at 127 bucks of support, 23 to go to hit the goal. And by the way, Euthanasia said that if someone else contributed a few bucks, they also would chime in to help. So we get a little bit more momentum right now. We will hit that goal. Only half an hour left. We can definitely do it, guys. Let's go.
Tonight on the late stream, it will be our weekly American Truck Sim.
Okay, we don't care about that.
Be awesome. Oh, that shit is like, ugh. Sorry, I'm 100% straight. That shit is like, ugh, creeps me out. There's still this.
Definitely. Whenever someone says I'm 100% straight, you start thinking. That's just a statement of fact, man. If you are, it's not. You don't have to prove it to anybody, right? And you don't care if someone says. You don't care if there's a gay joke. You're like, what? You know? Oh my God, I am so straight. You know what I'm saying, guys? 100%. 1,000% straight. Come on.
Percent straight. That shit is like, ugh, creeps me out.
Yeah,
There's
definitely.
Still this back here.
Definitely. Big up Snort Burnell for that one. Jordan Fadeaway says, this is coming from a man who crashed his car on the highway in high school and never gets on it anymore. Goddamn, what a soft baby back. Bitch. Well, his mommy said not to do it, and now he took that to mean I can never drive on the highway for the rest of my life, which is interesting. I believe also in this stream he talked about Cobra, right? Is that on here? Okay. Snort Burnell didn't add it, but I do want to see that. So let me get to Raw Phil from yesterday. I want to see the Cobra bit. Because I heard he made it about himself, which is interesting. You could have guessed that, I think. Then we'll get to the night stream, which is a lot of good stuff too. Let's see. Here we go. Right. Oh, look, begging into Cobra Memorial. Here we go. It's pretty high.
Let's get to 50. Let's get to the third of the goal right now.
Right now. Give me money. And also in the news.
Yeah, so I'll just say this. This is unfortunate. This is someone who I don't really have any association with and never spoken with or anything. But apparently it is confirmed that King Cobra, I think JFS, an internet content creator, has passed away. And apparently he was very young. He was only in his early 30s. I think 34, someone said. That's sad. That is very sad to hear. You know, I watched him do some very weird things during my React show.
Oh, definitely.
Eat snail sandwiches and drink crazy stuff. So the guy certainly had balls and did a lot of weird things on stream. And sad to hear that someone that young has passed away. So sad to hear. Rest in peace, the King Cobra. But that's really all I can say because I've only seen very few videos from the guy. I never watched him. I never had any, ever spoke with him or anything like that. So, but that is really sad to hear that he passed away that young.
Well, I put the videos on WPIG when he reacted to Cobra, and he basically was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. Oh god, how do you live like this?" All that shit, which is not wrong, but he had a much more negative view on him, this gentleman, beforehand.
Red Eyes Black Dragon, thanks for $2, but don't say horrible things like that. Seriously.
Oh.
No one should ever say something horrible like that. Like, oh, it should have been someone else. It should have been...
Because he knows how many people said that about him.
No one, literally no one should be dying that young, and it shouldn't have been someone else in place. It's just messed up. It's a messed up situation all around. We should have been at 45. I don't know why I put 40 on the leaderboard. We should have been at 45. Now we're at 47.
Thank you for that, though. In your honor, Cobra, I'll add $2 extra. I'll add $2 extra to the goal in Cobra's honor. Thank you. This is for you, Cobra. Guys, I'll give us a free goal. This is for you, Cobra. Thank you. We got one free goal.
Well, Kratos fanboy, this is like I said, I don't know anything about the guy. He says,
here we go.
Since you're a fellow streamer and this guy passed away so young, does this make you want to make changes to the way you stream? I don't know how he streamed. I never watched him. I'll tell you this. I'm not going to eat snail sandwiches. Definitely not.
How about the alcohol? How about the alcohol?
And for me, I have made big changes in my life to become healthy. You guys have seen my transformation, how I've lost a lot of weight in the last couple. Become healthy. For me, I have made big changes in my life to become healthy. You guys have seen my transformation, how I've lost a lot of weight in the last couple of years. You know, fast foodish. I'm eating once a week for DSP tries at tops. I'm eating healthy every other day that I'm eating. You know, I really have done a lot of more positive things. So that's the most I can do. I don't think that I really stream in an unhealthy manner. So
all streaming is inherently unhealthy, by the way. It's similar to office work, right? I mean, I'm not saying it's any different, but sitting on your ass for 8 hours a day is inherently unhealthy, right? I mean, that's just the case. But what you got to do is do things outside of that to fight it, right? I mean, go take a jog every once in a while. Go walk somewhere. Oh, I took the dogs for a walk today, and I'm so in Death Stranding mode. And it was like, it was just me by myself. But I'm just there's a long field we were going on today, and I start doing, "Don't be so serious," playing the music in my mind, you know. Kind of thinking about it. Dogs turned around to me. I'm like, oh, someone's in a good mood. Yeah, piss it. Yeah, take a quick piss. Exactly. Oh yeah. By the way, real quick. Well, he's not talking anyway. So how they found Low Roar? I was reading about Low Roar because I've been listening to that music too to go to sleep. And Kojima found Low Roar in the most Kojima way possible. Let me make sure I get the story right. He was in a country like Sweden or something in a fucking record store and found Low Roar. Like, that is the most Kojima thing of all time. He was in a Swedish record store and found them. It's like, yep, I want them in my game. That's just so Iceland. Excuse me, Iceland. Yeah, I heard the singer die, which is unfortunate. I wish I found their stuff earlier, but they're very cool. I'm enjoying it now. Total hipster behavior. Gooner hipster. He's the goon. How can we... the gooner hipster. We need a name for that.
Mozzie says, did you hear that?
You got to be in the right... See, the music in Death Stranding is horrible. Like, if for the situation, it's perfect. That's what I say. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... Like, that's what you need. If you're just looking for active music listening, it's not for that. You know what I mean?
Conspiracy about Hulk Hogan's passing, that the surgeon botched the surgery and it pinched a nerve and it causes...
Okay, I don't care about Hulk Hogan. Let's go to the night stream, huh? Night stream. So we're going to start with some LTG shit that we did see last night with Atlas, but I do want to play it again because it was so unhinged. There's 2 segments from here we got to watch.
I have an honest question. Why does low-tier God keep saying you need to work on your sexy to consider a match in a fighting game? Because he's gay.
Okay, so like I said on Twitter today, if you saw it, the reason Philip is breaking out the he's gay thing is because of this.
He's gay!
So he thinks that is some epic burn because Triple P does it, and now we all, you know, it's kind of a little mini meme now among detractors to say the he's gay thing with Triple P, and like he thinks it's the best burn of all time. Right. So now, oh, he's gay. Yeah, I got him. You know? And someone on Twitter said, like, people called Philip a hermit for a while, and then, like, he would then call PewDiePie a hermit, right? Because whatever hits him hard, he then goes and uses it on other people because he thinks it's like, oh, that really will get to him. It will get to him definitely. And, you know. But it's not in, even Triple P's not using it in that, you know, context. I'm not defending the use of he's gay in normal context here, but you know, it's just a funny statement to say. But DSP's not doing it like that. He's unironically saying he is a homosexual, which is not a cut down, guys. It's not, you know?
I'm curious if a fan of you would actually donate you $5,000 so that you could play him. I think you would wipe the floor with him. I've already explained. Here's the thing. The challenge that I had for LTG is he has to beat me in Street Fighter if he wants to earn anything. Not that he receives a payday and then he plays me and then he won't care if he wins or loses because he already got paid. There's no point. You understand? There's literally no point to that at all.
Okay.
So why would I ever want to do that? But he's never going to do that. The reason that he says stuff like that is because he knows he cannot beat me at all. He is 100% convinced that I would smoke him, okay, in any fighting game, and he knows it.
Ooh, good words. Smoke him. Yeah, definitely.
Like, he's seen my gameplay. He knows that I'm a former EVO, either qualifier or champion. He knows that old school, he can't touch me whatsoever. He knows that in Street Fighter 6 that I actually was doing quite well until I quit because I got bored of the game.
Why would he see that?
I was playing much better than him. I mean, he's still actively playing these games, and he still sucks. He still sucks. He still has entire streams where he just keeps rage quitting nonstop. He sucks at fighting games. But this is the only thing people will tune in to watch him play. He recently, apparently, he's dabbled in other things. People have told me, did you see him play Resident Evil? I said, no. And then someone sent me a clip. Oh, my God. You think, you make fun of me playing fucking video games? This fucking guy, he rage quit Resident Evil.
Okay.
It's a single player game. And he rage quit. He actually, like, he's done.
How many games did you rage quit? The number is up to 45% of the games I think he's played this year. He's rage quit. Phil,
with another
I would smoke him.
Peyton's kids, he's having a good time here.
There you go. Oh, fuck. Right here.
He's having a good time here.
Not that. Different thing.
Dying to a zombie, he'll go to dashboard on PlayStation 5 because he doesn't want to see the death animation. He can't stand it.
I know, watch. I know. That's
Anyway,
another thing. I guarantee that's going to be fucking 2 seconds right there. It's going to be fucked now.
Yeah, there's absolutely no chance that this match will ever happen because he knows that I'm going to beat him. So what he does is he pulls out insane excuses. Well, I'm only going to play you if you work on your sexy, if you can bench or squat a certain amount of weight, if you can do this or do that. What are you talking about? He says he doesn't need money, then he demands thousands of dollars to play me. Then you need the money. If you didn't need the money, you'd actually have another reason why. You'd be like, oh, well, this or that.
That's so insanely not true. So if I'm a millionaire and someone says, hey, dude, can you mow my lawn? Let's say someone asks to mow my lawn. All right, well, how much do you pay to mow the lawn? You clearly need the money then, I guess, huh? Well, yeah, I'm doing something you want me to do. So, yes, I want money. You know what I mean? It's just an insane way to think about it. Okay, yes, because I'm doing something you want me to do, I want money. That's how the world works, right?
If you just
but really? Okay, I'll check it.
Just be honest with himself and be like, it doesn't benefit me because I know I can't beat him.
Okay.
I know I cannot beat him, so I'll never earn any money doing it, and I don't get any clout for losing. I know because I played Jay Snyder, Vizant, years ago.
Vizant.
He crushed my fucking nuts, publicly humiliated me, and since then I've been the laughing stock of the internet. You know, I got to fake view bots to make it look like I have people watching my content. I have to have fake gifted subs to make it look like I have 3,000 paid subs when I don't.
Okay.
I have to do all these fake...
I'm not saying any of this is not true, by the way, because it probably is. But all stuff detractors of LTG say, so I guess we're just believing all them now. Okay, sweet. I'll believe all the DSP detractors then, too. That's pretty cool.
Things to look like I'm successful because that's the shtick. That's his shtick. Is like he is a successful dude. He's not. He's a rube. He's a fake.
Okay.
Everyone knows this who tunes into his content. You can tell 5 seconds in, but that's just it. Like, he has to keep that going. So if he plays me, he knows he can't win. so he can't win the money, and he gets no clout from losing.
So then he wants money to do this venture with you. Yes.
So there you go.
Okay.
He's never going to do it. Would he do it if he got paid $5,000? Yeah, because then he doesn't have to win. He'd just say, oh, thanks for $5,000. He would throw the match. It would be the most crappy thing you've ever seen because he won't even play. And then he'll walk away and with $5,000.
So Philip is just assuming that part, the second half, because, I don't know, reasons. He doesn't really want to do it, you know? So the second half is just his own imagination of what LTG would do. I still think LTG would try to win, right? You know what I mean? I'm not saying he would win, but he would try, because winning would be the ultimate burn. But it'd be nice to have the backup of saying, all right, well, I lost, but $5,000, I don't give a fuck. And he would say that. Even if he tried his hardest or he didn't try, he'd still say that, which is true. But LTG has already laid this out. I'm not sure why this is something that needs to be said. LTG said, I want to do it if you pay me $5,000.
What's the point of that? Then who's the winner? He is, because he got money and everyone else got screwed. So, you know, it's never going to happen. It's not that he's not. Let me put it this way. It's not that he's stupid. He's not. He's smart about the way he's doing it, because he's portraying this air of arrogance and like, oh, I'm so successful and all of this. But in truth, we all know the truth is that the reason he won't do it is because he can't win.
Okay, except for the only time you've played him in any game, he won that one, so...
So he has to set up everything as a roadblock, every excuse
roadblock.
in the book, right?
Okay.
Yeah. What does having to do squats have to do with playing a video game? Zero. Right?
Oh yeah.
That'll be like, you know, he challenges me to a workout challenge, and I say, okay, LTG, but only if you beat me in Street Fighter first.
There you go.
But the challenge is to see who's better at working out. I don't care. You've got to beat me at Street Fighter first. Then we can do the workout challenge. See? When you reverse it, it doesn't make sense. When you reverse it, he said he doesn't want to do it, and then he said, okay, 5,000, then I'll do it. But you kept pushing him, so then he kept adding stupid shit. You know? First, you're like, what the fuck does that? Why would you do that? Nashville, Tennessee today, said Jade. Well, Jade, we have another new state.
Oh, yeah, Jade, we got another new state. You're going to be hype. Tony T in the house says $1 million Phil wouldn't leave his city if it was on fire and he had to take the highway to escape the pig pen. Yeah, he wouldn't. You know the famous picture of the mall, the Catherine Mall picture? That there's two of them, actually. The one in the arcade, and there's one that just normal walking. And I think that shows how little he goes out, right? Because, like, it shows that one time he went out in, like, a place, there was multiple people that were taking pictures of him. You know? And if you go out more, you'd think there'd be more of those. Not saying that's good. Oh, Amber Lynn had a photo in the wild come out again recently, which is something. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, tomorrow. Look at me being bad, a schedule style person. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Can you believe it? It is time. Hecticana, WPIG, Kinda Sav, teaming up tomorrow for a debate. And the debate is, who is a worse person? DSP Gaming or Amber Lynn? Of course, I am in the camp of DSP Gaming. Hecticana is in the camp of Amber Lynn, and Sav is kind of in the middle. So we're going to debate about who's the worst, and we got some clips and stuff. So that should be fun. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. on WPIG. There we go.
No, why would I? Now, that's ridiculous. Someone says call him the N-word. First of all, you get a nice ban for even suggesting that. No, I don't have those thoughts in my head whatsoever. I don't think of him like that. I honestly think that LTG is one of the most egotistical, cocky, narcissistic guys, and he knows that it's profitable to do it. That's his ego. That is his shtick. He is the Black Johnny Bravo. He is the guy
Johnny
who's like,
Bravo. Mm-hmm. Why?
So oozing confidence about himself, but that's what.
Why is his race necessary for that statement? The Black Johnny Bravo.
Some people like to see and do support him. It's not everyone, but some people do support him for that, so he has to keep doing it. You see, if he ever would have dropped that facade and actually be a normal person on camera, no one would like him and he would never get any money. So he has to do what pays his bills because he's desperate. I mean, he's paying child support. He's doing all these crazy things. He's in debt. He's basically in the debt situation similar to what I was in. Seriously.
Wondering how Philip knows all these facts about LTG's life, man. For someone that doesn't know anything, he sure knows a lot, huh?
He is. He's in a debt situation very close to what I was in when I had to go through bankruptcy.
Did you check his financials?
That's what he has to do. To get out, to get to a point where he doesn't have to be trapped in that loop and that cycle anymore.
Mm-hmm. Bankruptcy's the way out, guys. There you go.
So, anyway, has nothing to do with his skin color whatsoever.
Except he's the black Johnny Bravo.
Basically, nothing to do with that at all.
Except for the Johnny Bravo part. In that case, you do need to say he's black, obviously.
Zero. Good evening, Phil. I'm making good on my promise from earlier.
LTG said all the leaks are fake, which is exactly what DSP said about his bank leaks. Oh, well, it's the defense that works every time.
LTG is a big...
That's not me. Okay.
Beta male and you are an alpha male. You're greater than LTG.
Definitely. All right, let's get to the next thing. LTG shit is done. Not that. So he had a nice fat rant here as well. Big ups to big ups Rebsy for sending this one.
Everyone. So that would be awesome. I could get like 4 wild-looking local craft beers and try them and tell you what they're like, you know?
Oh, God, still with the beers. Who cares?
No, I've never had Baloo. No, I have not. Jade loves chilling and talking and hearing stories from me when we have these nights. Me too. I love these nights. They're fun.
Definitely. Need money, though. Very chill. So, Pop Polkat, I saw you said, are the call-in shows, we're going to do call-ins tomorrow for the debate. No, but what I'm thinking about doing is after the debate, then I'll go straight to Kick Live there so we can talk about it there. That'll be the call-in topic for that day tomorrow.
John Belaya, that is for me to know and for everyone else to find out at a future date when I so feel like taking action.
Here we go.
Basically, months ago, I started talking a little bit about the fact that so many people out there copy my stuff or just straight up rip my stuff or live restream my stuff, which is illegal. Here's what's legal.
Please.
You watch my stuff, you want to make fun of me. So you edit it. And you edit it in a way that's funny, even if it's being derogatory, right? As long as you're making a transformative work and you're not fully rebroadcasting my work.
Yes.
So that now your work that you're either broadcasting or uploading is now a actual replacement for my work. That people would watch that instead of the original. That's illegal. You can't do that. You can.
So very specific, his wording here. He's definitely, I think it's still the Ethan Klein thing, you know, but he's definitely saying these words. He always uses the same kind of buzzwords for this, doesn't he?
For my work. That people would watch that instead of the original. That's illegal. You can't do that. You can only do it if it's considered a transformative work. Period.
Okay.
There's no such thing as a live rebroadcast without permission. It doesn't exist. It's illegal. It's a violation of copyright law. So, I told people a couple months ago that I'm looking into it, and it's that simple. It's being tracked.
It's that simple.
And it probably won't be anytime soon, but at one point...
Got that right.
Depending on how things go, I gotta do an inspection. You know, I may have to take some action. Because I have the right, I have the legal right to defend my rights as a content creator in the United States. These laws apply. YouTube's in the United States, so anyone who's doing it is liable. Anyone who's doing any business that's in the United States, you're liable to U.S. law. And if you think you're going to get away with it just because no one has ever prosecuted for it before or whatever, you're going to be sadly mistaken.
Okay, so I don't know about how this is going to... I don't know about the court laws exactly, right? But I think saying, I'm just waiting... Well, I know they're breaking the law against my content. They're definitely breaking the law, using my content illegally. But I'm not going to do anything until I feel like it. Not sure that's a good idea. But okay. And he's never going to do this anyway, but...
Again, I can't stop people from being defamatory. I can stop people from grossly rebroadcasting or just re-uploading my content without permission. If it constitutes a replacement for the original and people would watch that instead of the original, that's illegal.
Okay.
So again, to reiterate,
please,
if you are reviewing my content and saying it's bad,
that's what I'm doing. I'm reviewing this and saying it's bad. That's what I do. That's what I'm doing right now, literally, is reviewing and saying it's bad. I'll do that. Frank says, did he mention Cobra? Yeah, we played that earlier, about 18 minutes ago, my guess.
Wow. If you are literally pressing play on my content, watching the entirety of it, and just letting it play, and only once in a while saying, haha, or something, that's not allowed.
Haha.
if you are live rebroadcasting me right now, that's not allowed. In no circumstances it allowed.
This is bad. Haha.
You can't just raw rebroadcast someone. It's not allowed. Even if you have commentary over it, it's still not allowed. Because you need to give opportunity for the original party to have air of their program first. This is why you can't just live rebroadcast a sports game while it's happening. You can't just live rebroadcast a movie while it's on TV or a TV show for the first time and do commentary over it. You can't do it. It's just not allowed. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what some idiot told you who says that they're a lawyer. None of them know what the fuck they're talking about, and you're going to be in trouble.
Oh, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble.
That's simple. So,
this is bad. Haha.
Oh, you're playing with
I'll stop.
fire.
He's just trying to, I don't know what he think, you know, he do this tough guy thing. He's trying to scare like Raw Phil into not doing this, you know, which is the most idiotic thing ever. But all right, you guys better be scared.
It's simple. So, you're playing with fire.
No.
And it's going to be a matter of time. That's all it is. It's a matter of time. But I have nothing further to add to that. It's the same thing I said before.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not going to change. If it changes, you guys won't know.
Just like, I think he's doing the Triple P thing. If you call my wife fat 20 more times, I'm going to be really pissed.
Because it's between me, my lawyer.
Raw Phil, if you stream my shit 1,000 more times, I'm going to start getting pissed.
Change. If it changes, you guys won't know. Because it's between me, my lawyer, the people who are going to get sued.
Who's the lawyer? Hey, Dr. Vinny Boo Bots.
Nothing to do with anyone here on the street or anything like that. You won't even know about it.
His lawyer. And then he'll come, okay, he'll send an email, feverishly writing, Discord DM. Riquetta, I've heard, Mr. Riquetta, I've heard you are a lawyer. I need a lawyer. Might you be interested?
Go. Man, these speed limits suck. They keep changing. So I gotta like keep. Basically.
What?
I'm like,
changing your speed? Is that too much work now? Changing speeds?
Like I'm not even touching the accelerator, and I'm still past the speed limit here.
You could use brakes.
What is with these speed limits right now? This is stupid.
Okay.
Come on.
What's the deal with speed limits? They're always changing.
Okay, now we're at the 55 again. All right, see how dumb this is? I just don't like how the speed limits change so quickly. Ooh, look at this bridge. This is a cool bridge. I like it. Suspension bridge. It's pretty cool.
Oh, definitely. Look at this. Looks like you're having a great time. I know there's more after this. I'm kind of waiting, but... Oh, dead air. Dead air.
At all.
Dead air.
Oh, I don't know, man.
ESP Gaming.
Okay.
What's not to love? Haha! This is bad. Cool, man.
Cool.
Pretty fun. I'm leaving this for effect, so you get the full effect.
All right. Come on, guys. Let's hit this goal. Let's
Come
hit this goal
on!
right
Come on! You knew it was coming. There it is.
All right. Come on, guys. Let's hit this goal. Let's get this goal crushed right now.
Yeah, Jade, I hope you're enjoying this chill, but occasionally the chill is interrupted by screams for money.
About it for the next 45 minutes. Let's just hit it now.
Yeah,
let's get
fuck
to the 150,
it, man.
And then we can just relax for the rest of the night. All right? Let's go.
Yeah. Definitely. Hope you enjoy this chill. And there's 10, 15, 20, 25.
Usually you guys are more talkative. Tonight you're just
30 seconds of dead air I just skipped.
quiet tonight. What the heck's going on?
What's
Usually
going
you
on,
guys are more talkative. Tonight you're just kind of like talking amongst yourselves.
Mm-hmm. Seems like the hype has died down
Can we stop
from
at
these.
the next truck stop to get some Cheetos? No, I'm broke. After buying a new truck, I don't have any money for Cheetos.
Oh, kill me.
Can I do DSP tries it with no pork in it for people who are Islamic? No. I hate to say it, it's just sad.
Good question. All right. Very serious question there. Wait, I kind of want to hear what he said that. Fuck. I'm searching it. I want to see how he answered that. I was on my way to fast forward and I forgot. Here we go. I want to hear what he says here.
Someone tipped me $2 saying,
yeah, here we go.
Can I do DSP tries it with no pork in it for people who are Islamic?
Mm-hmm.
No. I hate to say it, it's just sad. I understand your limitations or whatever.
Yeah.
But in the United States, pork is a ginormous part of the American diet. It's almost in like every piece of fast food when you really think about it.
Ooh, no. Yeah, the pork, yeah. That pork.
Diet.
It's everywhere, man. Pork. I was eating potato chips the other day and a piece of pig fell out. I was like, what the fuck? It's everywhere. It's fucking pork. You can't run away from the pork.
In the United States, pork is a ginormous part of the American diet.
Uh-huh.
It's almost in like every piece of fast food when you really think about it. Like pork is such a common staple in American dining. It would probably be incredibly hard for me to make sure that there was no pork in something that I ate. In fact, even if I went to a place...
Don't buy pork? What does he think? Yeah, that's what we got to get fixed about America. Pork is sneaking its way into all the foods. I got a banana the other day and it was pork. What the fuck?
Let's say, for example, I went to a place and I purposefully got stuff that had no pork in it.
Yes.
I'm probably still eating pork. They're still using the same fryers, the same grills. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it's really hard in the United States to make sure that you have a pork-free diet, unless you're going specifically to a restaurant that's known for that, right?
Okay.
Which I don't. So there's not much I can do about that. Right. Sorry about that, but DSP tries it will continue.
Speaking of pork, we at a Walmart pickup, they accidentally gave us some pork rinds. And I was like, well, you do that on the app. It's so easy. You say, like, I didn't get this, and they didn't charge us for it, but they said you could just keep it. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Let me try it. Pork rind. I don't like them. I thought it's really weird, and, like, they're extra greasy. I think I would like them. I thought I would like them, too, but I didn't like them. I tried, but I didn't like them.
The wide variety of foods.
They're kind of, it's a weird kind of thing. I know it's not normal, but you think you're going to like it, but I didn't like it. Formerly Chuck in the house says he's a skinwalker. There we go. I got it for you. Where is it? There we go. Candy Moon in the house says Phil really wants to BBC. Who doesn't? I mean, BBC means anger, and we all know that. We all know that. Big ups, Candy Moon. Ryan says he really puts the space in DSP space gaming. Yeah, enough space to breathe, definitely. Ramen Brahmin in the house saying, I would love for a real lawyer to talk about this because my understanding is DSP has a lot of hurdles to get any kind of legal win. Well, he's just comparing himself to Ethan Klein, which is such a far... It's not a comparison at all because Ethan Klein took the steps, put in the actual work to make a lawsuit possible by registering the stream in the Library of Congress or whatever, that part, all this stuff you have to do, then get a real actual lawyer, not someone you DM on Twitter. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Ethan Klein's cool, by the way, WP may who. I'm just saying the facts of the matter. And it really, Ethan Klein's goal is to win. He's not fucking around just flippantly doing this. You know what I mean? So.
Sorry about that, but DSP tries it will continue with a wide variety of foods.
I'm not saying he's going to win. I'm just saying that's the fact of the matter. He's doing his he also has the benefit of having some cash in his bank account, if you know what I'm saying. So he has enough money in his bank account to get a real lawyer to make stuff happen. And that's what you really need to make lawsuits really happen, unless you have a huge fucking case and then people will do it for free. I've never seen a second of Ethan Ralph content, to be honest. That's one of those people that I just checked out on and never checked in on. There's a lot of people like that.
Sometimes there'll be pork, sometimes there won't be. As you know, I try not to eat a lot of red meat. Usually DSP Tries It is my cheat meal of the week. Like, that's my cheating meal where I will eat things I'm not
I said Ethan
to eat.
Ralph, didn't I? Ethan Klein. I have done that many times now. Ethan Ralph on the brain. Ethan Klein. Klein.
And that's a lot of the times why you'll have beef or pork or things in it. But again, it won't always be like that. there are times when it's not, right? Sometimes, like, remember Super Chicks? That was just fried chicken and some sides
definitely.
and some custard. Nothing there, right? Nothing bad there. So there's times, but I'm not going to specifically be going pork-free.
Okay. Okay, back to the point of this. We're going to get some Hogan talk. So those earlier that wanted the Hogan talk, we're gonna get some here. Okay, so here's your Hogan talk. Here we go. Here's some Hogan for you.
You thought going to a bar with friends was gay? No, that's because you're an idiot. You don't know the difference between just going to a local bar with friends to have a few drinks and watch a game versus paying someone's way thousands of dollars unsolicited, flying them across a country to
nice curb.
specifically go to a pro wrestler's bar. That's fucking weird. If you don't think it's weird, it's because you're gay.
Wow. Okay, so going to a wrestler's bar is now gay. Just a quick reminder, DSP spent thousands to go to wrestling events in his past and spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to get pictures of wrestlers on his phone. I know that's not the goal of WWE Champions, is to just get the hot guys, but it is a byproduct. That's a side benefit, right? So I would venture to guess DSP has given the WWE Corporation thousands upon thousands more than Triple P has ever done. And you might think to DSP, seeing Hogan might be something cool if you like wrestling that much, right?
Bar, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
If you don't think it's weird, it's because you're gay.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm not gay, and I'm happily married.
Okay, so why do you use it in a derogatory way? Okay? This is how you do it in a derogatory way properly.
He's gay!
Thank you. I'm going to do a random one, see if I can get another double. Let's go. Come on.
Look at him. He's scanning for tips.
Short one, but it still works.
Okay.
He's scanning for tips, though, but... Anything else?
Yeah, sports just requires so much investment of time.
Oh, yeah, wrestling doesn't like you used to. Did DSP pay Rambo's way for trips ever? Yes, he definitely did. Definitely did. But that wasn't gay because it was a back injury, remember?
There's a zillion games. Each one's important. Can't miss this one because something could happen here. Someone got
No, that's
injured.
if you're dumb. That's, oh, man.
Oh, now they're behind in the series.
How
so
dumb
now
can you
missed out
be?
on that series, and that was the best thing. Oh, guess what? You missed 2 games. They lost both. They're out. What? I followed them all season. Well, they lost 2 games. They're out. Fuck this. See you next year.
Remember he used to say he knew about sports, by the way? Like, he's telling you right now how little he knows about sports.
The fuck? Fuck sports then, man.
Why can't my team win every year? Damn it. That's what he was like. You know he was like that. What? My team lost? Huh? Shit, why don't I even care anymore?
Enough of this bullshit.
Yeah, right. If I can't win 90% of my matches, I don't want to play. I don't want to care. That's what he does.
Yeah.
That's why his win rate on WWE Champions is what it is. You know what I mean? 90-something? 99 point something win rate?
Does the wrestling themes make it gay, or is it gay if it was a normal bar?
Good question, follow-upper person.
Say, for example, you are close with someone. You're close personal friends with them. You've been spending a lot of time with them for a period of time. You probably have already hung out and done stuff, right? And then all of a sudden someone says, hey, man, let's go down somewhere and hang out and have like a dude's vacation and we'll hit the bar or whatever.
This sounds gay. How he's talking right now sounds gay, personally. But go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, dude, what's up? It's like a gay person trying not to sound gay. Hey, dude, what's up? I'm cool and we're both straight. We definitely love the girls, huh? I hate penis. Ooh. Anyways. I'm looking for a dude's vacation. What do you say?
Go down somewhere and hang out and have like a dude's vacation and we'll hit the bar or whatever. I mean, just the fact that PPP asked me, when he knows I'm married, to fly across the country and go to a bar with him was fucking bizarre. Like, dude, no, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it with my wife. I don't want to go hang out with you. If I go on a vacation, I want to go with my wife.
Okay, well then he solved that problem by saying I'll pay for her way too. Well, how are you going to cope about this one?
Wasn't what he offered. After the fact, he was embarrassed.
No, he wasn't. He said, "Okay, Phil, what about I'll pay for your wife too."
Because I brought that up, and then he's like, "Oh, I'll fly you and your wife." No, that's not what you said.
It's text, by the way, and he's, "Oh no! It was in text messages."
Originally, I caught you out for being a weirdo. And then you tried to save face and
I
fucking
gotta
change
show you
it.
the
That's
real
not
thing
what
now,
it was. It was very fucking weird. Again, PPP is very lonely. He doesn't have many or any real life friends. He wanted to hang out with me because basically he felt like we were friends. Which, you know, I get it. Totally, I get it. He's very sad and lonely, and he's probably depressed, and he wishes that he had people that he could hang out with in real life and shit. But
yeah, definitely.
You know, now look what happened. Now look what happened.
Look what happened. What?
Stuck completely.
Sorry, I can't talk and drive. Hang on. When did he get stuck?
You out for being a weirdo, and then you tried to save face and fucking change it. That's not what it was. It was very fucking weird. Again, PPP is very lonely. He doesn't have many or any real life friends. He wanted to hang out with me because basically he felt like we were friends. Which, you know.
Okay. Okay, well, let's just tell you the truth of the matter. I know you've probably seen it a million times, but let's just get to it. Okay, so this is the first request. Hey, Phil, when's the last time you got to go on a vacation or trip? I know this might be beyond your comfort zone. So himself, Triple P, offering up himself, hey, man, I know this might be beyond your comfort zone, but Hulk Hogan has a bar in Tampa Bay called Hogan's Hangout. For the Super Bowl this year, he's going to be at the bar with a bunch of other wrestler friends he has. I think I'm going to fly down for the event and rent a table there. I want to offer to pay for your flight and hotel if you want to come down for the weekend, and we could drink and hang out and film a video at the bar or something to make it a tax write-off or whatever. He is saying, even if you don't want it to be a friend thing, we can make a video about it, and it's a tax write-off. What say you, Philip? I know that's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. But I just think it'd be nice for you to go do something fun and maybe meet Hogan. It's on short notice, but something to think about anyway. I'm serious about it. Just don't say anything online about it, obviously. So be quiet. Don't mention it. And then he says, what does Philip say? Well, we've already went through this before, so I'm not going to do it again. Philip responds with 4 paragraphs back. Okay? And he's talking about how he tries to use Kat as a shield again to say, well, I can't, because of this honeymoon she very well deserves someday. And to be honest, her health is improving, and we're making big progress in that area. But she's not great yet. So even if it were 100% for business and not pleasure, so you're admitting it was for business, not pleasure then. There was some aspect of that. I'd still have to decline for now. I really hope that she gets fully better over 2025, and then things will open up a bit. Wow, so it's all about the wife being sick then, huh? It's not that you don't want her to be there. You want about her health. So we are using her health as a reason to decline this proposal from Triple P. Well, here's Triple P saying, oh, whoa. Remember? This is him saying that, the first part. Hey, yeah, he would have to drop those subs first, blah, blah, that's a wrestling thing. And anyway, as for the trip, if you would want, I would pay for her to come too, Phil. We could set up Jasper with a sitter, but no pressure. I know it's a lot for you at this point with the health issues and stuff. I just really would like to get you guys out of the house and do something so the detractors can suck cock forever. I hope we can get this wrestling show going and send them away, blah, blah, blah. And then Philip didn't answer for a while, and then Triple P said, I feel bad for pressuring you, Phil, but it's not about the Catherine thing at all. It's about asking him to do something outside of his comfort zone. That is what he is saying, sorry for pressuring you. And then Philip responds with, hey, no worries or pressure at all, man. I appreciate the invite and offer. This is all part of the snake eating, I guess, so who knows what he's really saying.
I get it. Totally, I get it. He's very sad and lonely, and he's probably depressed, and he wishes that he had people that he could hang out with in real life and shit. But,
Triple P has, just Triple P, the fact that Triple P has guests on his show lets you know that he talks to way more people than DSP does in his life. But talk about who has no friends now.
Now look what happened. Now look what happened. I'm stuck completely. Why am I stuck?
Pretty cool, man.
Why am I stuck? How do I see the views? I forgot how to do this. There's a way to see different views, and I can't remember what it is.
We'll get at it. Just give me some time. Hang on. We'll get there, guys. Hang on.
Oh my god, look how I wedged myself here.
Do you think I'm stuck, June? Yeah. That was low key. That statement from June went hard. People get stuck in their ways and they can't do anything else. And then DSP was just like, do you think I'm stuck, June? I'm gonna bring that up actually. Do you think I'm stuck, June?
I somehow, this is a new truck. It's a little bit different shape than my last one. I wedged myself on that thing.
Oh,
okay,
yes.
So how do I get out?
Different shape.
This now. Two.
The old long rectangle. Uh-huh. Man, look at this different shape of this truck. It's so different.
I wedged myself on that thing. Okay, so how do I get out of this now? Two. Now how do I get to the cab view again?
Different shape.
Now I want my old view. There it is. Okay.
You didn't ask for it, but now it's in my mind. And he's not started the slideshow yet, so I'm going to get that great thumbnail, by the way. Look at this. Look at this thumbnail. That Philip, this is on DSP Gaming, okay? Look at this thumbnail. Oh, my God. Scary. June has a face of, I want to get out of here. And DSP looks like a retired children's entertainer that is doing only small venues like malls and stuff. But he's trying to put on this happy face he once had in his past career. But you know, when they get older, it's kind of harder to do it, you know? So that's... Hey, it's DSP Gaming. Hey. Remember me, kids? Remember me, Jade? All right, stuck. I'm going to search for the word stuck. Stuck.
It bothers him too much because, again, he is in control and he's, like, free. Right? I think, like, the reverse would be someone who is stuck.
Yes.
Right, who cannot really do much outside of, like, content creations. I don't know. There's definitely a lot, Phil. There's definitely a lot.
Do you think I'm stuck?
Look at his face. Do you think I'm stuck?
I think...
Do you think I'm stuck?
You like it there? You like being stuck?
Ooh, so yes you are, bitch! Look at Philip turn towards the camera. What? Do you think I'm stuck, June? So that's a fucking yes. Like, yeah, the big guy saw what you said. June was like fighting to like just exactly describe DSP, you know, so he had to
I think you like it there? You like being stuck? You know what I mean? Like,
well, I love what I do. I absolutely love this. Is the best job.
So you are stuck then, huh? This guy does not respect you whatsoever. Weird to see the voice coming out of the person only listening to him. This one ended a bit nicer, at least. I agree with June. I still go back to the Game Dude documentary. June looks like an actor playing McLovin. What? Let's see what DSP's response is. Expect more! Well, that kind of didn't happen, did it? A few more did happen, but once we ran out of people that would respond, it was over. Vanguard D9 says, drunk texting Triple P at 3 a.m. Phil, that is very gay. Yeah, but no. And writing paragraphs to him all the fucking time. And watching their content and talking about Andy's shredded abs. What's more gay than that, right? Andy, I wish I could be like you. You could play whatever game you want. People come out and support. I wish I could be like you. But asking a friend to go to a bar. Right. Spitfire 1 in the house says Phil always says he isn't litigious. Well, he still isn't, because he knows it's not something you can just say, you know. Yes, I'm going to sue people. Definitely, I'm going to sue. All right, yep, let's sue everybody. Taking the next step. The first step is a big step, right? And that's why few people do it. And it's an expensive step too, right? That's why a lot of people do it, because it does take a lot of money, and you better be fucking sure you're going to win. And Philip is none of those. He doesn't have money, and he's not sure he's going to win. So, Reno Ryan says, restreaming is illegal even with commentary. Phil probably doesn't do anything because he's got money from dented detractors that give him money. I don't think so. I know there's the rumors and shit, but I don't think so. I don't know why anyone on Earth would ever do that. I know famously Fred Fuchs did, from SOK fame, was a member of his Patreon. For some reason, I don't know. I don't get that mentality. You know, I don't know. I don't get the mentality of needing to give Philip money. Why? What does that do? I don't understand it. If someone has a reason if there's some logical explanation for that, I'm open to hear about it. But what is it? You know, what is it? What does that do? You know? NW News says, if divorce records weren't public and detractors wouldn't win, do you think DSP would divorce Kat? Bad food, bad body, bad makeup, bad personality. If he gets divorced, though, it would come out anyway, right? So I don't think that's a reason he would. I mean, he would absolutely deal with bad situations, though, to the very end, because he doesn't want to be seen as negative, right? Let's say with Leanna, right? He was with Leanna for forever because, yeah, it wasn't great, but if you get divorced, that's definitely a DSP L and detractor W. So I think it would cause him to stay with people where he should probably break up, but, you know, who knows? He wouldn't actually go through with it, though, you know. Didn't it force Phil to admit he could refund Patreon money because he refunded him? I don't remember that lore, Mr. Missouri Merchant. Interesting, though, if that's the case. But I know, you know, because, you know, the SOK thing was no one can make money off making fun of Phil, which is so weird, you know. I want everyone to make $1 million doing whatever they want in this world. Please do. Everyone do it. You know, I don't understand that thinking. But Joshua Clan in the house says, I think Phil hates sports so much because he's been kicked out of every friend group. I'm a diehard sports fan. What I love the most is the friends I've met at bars watching Packers games. I really think that we just learned about how Philip wants to guarantee W's, right? And sports comes with a massive amount of bad feelings, right? A big part of being a fan of a team is hurting, you know? But, you know, that's all part of the deal because the lows make the highs way better, you know? But they're not guaranteed. That's what makes it fun, though, because it's not guaranteed to win, you know? But he can't handle that. He wants to guarantee W's, right? If only you could have that, right? Matt Ice says, time to use my expert level acting skills. Make the look of being happy. Go. Yeah. This too. Yep. This is, I mean, this, when you see this, you know, I'm saying, nope, I'm going to do another one on this one. Yeah, this one's not going to work for me right now, right? Not that this is not going to work, but there we go. And it's funny how both sides are bad. Both sides make Phil look like he's a boring interviewer, and this one looks like he's a 60-year-old Krusty the Clown trying to extend his career with a few more mall dates.
All right, it's time to sleep.
I think that's it now. Let's see. Very fun, as you can see. Lots of fun.
Up here.
We did get a good morning all.
Spawn Killer, yes, I just said I was a Jets fan. All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah, Jets fan. Cool, man.
Go. There was a trucker who did an illegal U-turn in Florida and killed 3 people. Damn, no, I didn't hear that. There you go. Oh! I'm thinking this one. It's good money.
So I think he did hit the goal at the end, I think. Let's see.
I do feel like it's becoming more realistic the way you pick up these trucks now. Like when we had to drive into a limestone cavern. And now we had to go over here.
Oh yeah, there you go. He barely got it, so there you go. Let's check out Rebsy's video. Someone suggested. Let's check that one out. Rebsy's new video 11 hours ago. That means you have to go thumbs it up, though. We're watching this live now.
People have told me, did you see him play Resident Evil? I said no. And then someone sent me a clip. Oh my God.
Hey, it's Ip says keep watching that part. All right, I'll trust you. There's a lifetime contract on the line. I'll go back to that.
This is cool. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Are you telling me I have to pick it up from the other side?
Yep.
I think so. I think the hitch is on the other side. How am I going to do that? I'll have to do it this way. Watch this. Let's see if I can pull this off.
Uh-oh.
Ready?
Here we go. Here we go. Hang on. What's our plan here? Where are we going? Oh, that's bullshit. The game is bullshit. He went right through that. Bullshit game. Fuck this game. His mirror absolutely got clipped on that one. What are you doing?
Too far. I overcompensated.
What?
Jason, what games are tomorrow? First stream will be ooey. Level 1 podcast.
Can't talk and drive, Jay. You know that.
Followed by Suikoden 2. Tomorrow night, Minecraft Chill. Tomorrow night, I'm building a bathroom in Minecraft. I'm not even kidding.
Whoa!
We're building a bathroom in Minecraft.
Awesome. Pretty hype, man. That's awesome. Minecraft bathroom.
It teleports on.
Okay. All right, we made it.
Okay. Now, to get to it, driving. Hopefully, we'll have a good time and people will support that stream. Because if we hit a goal every stream, we'll be doing DSP Tries It, a flight of international beers this coming Thursday night.
No, we don't need to hear that. You know we're going to hear that again today, so I'd need to hear that twice.
You make fun of me playing fucking video games. This fucking guy, he rage quit Resident Evil. It's a single player game. And he rage quit. He actually, like, he's dying to a zombie. He'll go to dashboard on PlayStation 5 because he doesn't want to see the death animation. He can't stand it. What? No, fuck this fucking piece of shit. Fuck.
That's not the only time he did that in Elden Ring either.
This fucking piece of shit.
We saw one last week with the Rivals thing.
Dude, it's literally Dark Souls. And now that's it. Instant death.
It's literally Dark Souls. And there we go. Dashboard.
That's it for Kirby. I'm not playing fucking Dark Souls when I'm playing Kirby. All right. I'm done with this. I'm so bored. I'm not playing this anymore. I'm serious. This game is a total flop. This game is a complete waste of time. I quit. That's it. I'm done. That's enough. No moss. I'm not going to waste any more fucking time. This is so stupid.
We're still fucking up.
Now look.
Oh my god.
No moss.
Checkpoints suck
Here you
ass.
go. Here's a checkpoint for you.
Uh-huh.
Quit the fucking game. That's the checkpoint. Or a star chart opened. I don't know what that was. Now I lose. Fuck this game.
How many times did he go to dashboard? I wonder what words Rebsy used to find this. Fuck this game? That's probably too many, though.
This game sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead.
It wasn't Resident Evil Rage Quit.
Yup, it spawned behind me. I give up. Fuck this. Seriously. I give up. Fuck this shit. I'm done. It's a waste of time. The game literally is designed to fucking annoy you and cheat you. Reversal. He's gonna eliminate me now because I have no reversal. Yeah, I can't do anything. Look, I can't do anything. He's gonna eliminate me. There's nothing I can do. It's over. It's over. Yep.
I got it.
I'm not kidding. I'm deleting it right now. I'm done with it. The game sucks. Kill him. I'm done. I'm done. It's over.
No!
It's over.
If he charms him, I'm done. I quit.
Goodbye. It's over. That's it for Persona 3, ladies.
If he charms him, I'm done. I quit.
Gentlemen.
If he heals him, I'm done. If he heals him, I'm done. Tech Mobile! Tech Mobile! Tech Mobile!
Okay, that's Tech Mobile. I hope you guys liked it. It's a piece of shit.
Tech Mobile! I don't think I've ever... Once you get pretty, like, you know, of average skill level on Tech Mobile, it's not that hard, guys.
Wow.
Tech Mobile! I didn't expect that one.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hogwarts Legacy is a great game. What are you kidding? Great.
A Postal.
Well, I think that's it. I think that's it for Postal 2.
Jesus, how many? All right, well, you asked for it. Here is Resident Evil 0 Rage Quit.
When I do a big playthrough, let's face it, there's people out there who still do. This is how you don't play videos. Is this the outsider? Yeah.
Let's start watching the whole thing. It's 6 hours. We'll get there.
No, they're idiots. I mean, it's really bad. You can always try to get unbanned. I don't know who would have banned you over there because it certainly wasn't me. Man, that was one of the worst. It's like torture.
Here we go.
What happened? I don't even know what happened. Fuck this fucking game.
Uh-oh, what?
I'm gonna go play fucking Grand Theft Auto. This is trash.
You rage quit Resident Evil? What?
He disappeared from the screen and never reappeared until he got grabbed.
He wouldn't rage quit Resident Evil, right?
Then I couldn't aim and fire the gun because the controls are so clunky, and then he grabs me again instantly. I don't want to play it anymore. I really don't. Like, I've suffered through this for so many streams. The game is trash. It's the worst Resident Evil, and I really have no desire to play it. It's just like, it's like torturing myself now to play this piece of fucking dog shit. I've already beaten it once and toughed through it, and I gotta waste my fucking time today again on this piece of shit. It sucks. It's so fucking bad. I hate it. I'd rather do anything else right now than play this game. I would rather...
Here we guys. We're loading up an epic joke here, guys.
I hate it. I'd rather do anything else right now than play this game. I would rather put a fucking illicit parasite into my ear. All right?
Hilarious. Nailed it. Nailed it.
I would like to eat a glass sandwich right now. That would be delicious.
Oh, another great one. Woo, this guy's good. Eat a glass sandwich. Yeah, definitely. All the confidence. I'd rather eat a...
This is fucking terrible.
Glass sandwich.
And then... And I can't control the characters.
Well, he's not even done yet. Here we go.
Up my ass than...
Oh, he's still doing it.
I'd rather shove a bowling pin up my ass than keep playing this.
Well, that's... I believe that one, actually. I do believe that one.
He's gay!
Really?
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. Angles. Over there. Fuck this game. I'm done with it.
And here we go.
What the fuck? Fuck this game. I'm done with it. Now I'm really done. I'm not playing it anymore. I'm done. I don't care. I actually don't care. I'm done. We're going to do something else today. I've had enough. He literally runs across the entire room and instantly grabs you. He's silent in the room. This giant boss is silent in the fucking room. But then he dashes across the entire room and instantly grabs you. Go fuck yourself, Capcom. You made the worst Resident Evil. You guys don't even deserve my fucking rest of my time for today. You don't.
Ooh. Oh, they already got your money. They don't give a fuck about how much you play anymore.
Game is trash. There's every angle in that room is meant that you can't see the boss. Literally, every single angle you can't see him, and then he just zoop across the whole screen and grabs you. Why do I want to play this? I don't want to walk back 10 minutes each time to fight this fucking boss again. I'm glad I played it in 2016, but that was a complete trash game. That was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in Resident Evil.
Yeah, that was a good zoop.
Really, I have no desire to play it ever again. Right? I don't want to play it. There's nothing fun about that. It's going to be me for 2 hours fucking around getting tortured and wasting time. I could just talk with you guys for 2 hours and do more meaningful content than that.
Yeah, definitely. How's that turn out?
For 2 hours and get more out of it than playing this
hilarious
piece of shit.
Again, King.
If you want to see the end, go fucking watch my original playthrough. I'm not. I'm older now. I'm 8 years older. I don't have time to waste on crap. And this is crap.
I'm 8 years older. Now I don't have time to waste on crap.
This is grade A crap. Stinky crap. Really, I wish. You know what I really wish?
Oh, yeah,
that I
go
could
ahead.
have played Resident Evil 3 again. The original. Because I played it, but I played it on PS3 when I had a working PS3, and it was the PS1 version. And I don't have access to that anymore.
Okay, you get the point, though. Obviously, he has rage quit a Resident Evil game. There we go. I'll put that on Twitter later, because I think it'll be funny with boom, boom, you know. Rage quit a Resident Evil game, boom, right into it, if I have time. I got to get set up for the fucking call-in show still, though. Okay, this is... Someone sent me a... big ups to who sent me this. This is supposedly a very good match of Knockout to watch, because he just said, guys, by the way, he's in chat. He said, good morning, all. And then he says this, still setting up a bit. So it looks like we have some time. Big ups to Big Dog, who says, I think the sports fandom was another club he did not fit in. Like when he's explaining other clubs he didn't fit in with. That could be too. Usually sports fandom is kind of a safe one, though, right? Because you're all in the same, you know, even if he's an asshole, we like the same team, he's still pretty cool, but I guess maybe he couldn't. Maybe he couldn't even fit in there. Kind of like Street Fighter, right? They'll take any asshole as long as you can play the game for the comp, but yet they'll make fun of you if you're an asshole, and they did that too. So maybe that was the same thing with sports. Who knows? Matt Ice says, worst Resident Evil, Operation Raccoon City would like a word. I haven't played any of the ones, the modern ones. I played the one, 2, and is that where I stopped? And now we're talking a long time ago. I haven't played any of the remakes or anything. But it's cool. It's not like one of my, wow, I love those games. But it was definitely fun. Vanguard D. Nice says, as an urban-style person myself, Phil is DL in the closet since he wants to shove so many things up his butt. Well, bowling pins. What's the biggest thing Philip has ever said he wants to shove up his butt? Well, bowling pin might be it. You know what I mean? Bowling pin has to be up there. All right, so let's watch this supposedly good Knockout. Here we go. Oh, I'm going to start here. Oh, my God. Don't do this to me. I said start here. There we go. Right there.
Because of a fucking item.
All right, here we go.
Speaker out of nowhere. Can't even see it. Okay, got screwed right there.
Save the pig.
I did. Got screwed again. Wow. Again, dude, how many times in a row am I going to get hit? That was like
Red shell.
7 in a row of hits where it's unavoidable stuff. Like when does the
DSP
race
lolcow.
What? I was mid-boost, yet I still got hit and flattened.
All right, just to show you. As you can see, there's so much time in between when he was boosting and when he's not. So watch the flames from the back of his car, okay? Watch the flames. Okay. Boost, 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 boost. Done. No more boost, no more boost. Done.
What? I was mid-boost, yet I still got hit and flattened. Yeah, this match, I can tell you right now, is complete trash. The connection's bad. And look, he just drove through the items. It didn't take the items away. See what I mean? It's just a shitty match. You can tell.
It's shitty.
Somehow
it's shitty.
Great. Somehow didn't get enough. Hey,
what?
He
said somehow I didn't get an item here, guys. Somehow I didn't get an item.
You could tell.
Just for the record, the line of items is all on the track right there, as you can see. They're all on that line on the left. If you go off the track, you don't get any items. It's pretty simple.
You could tell.
What? Whoa!
Somehow didn't get an item. Great.
Ah!
Nothing I can do about that.
Nothing, obviously.
I would love to get an item at some point, if there ever are any. Still
You know how to pick those up, right? Or
Still looking.
there you go. We got one. Oh my God! They gave him the combo too, lightning and bullet. It's like, all right, we can see you suck. Here's both the most overpowered items we have. Go ahead.
Okay then. That's pretty much the perfect combination of items.
Any
that I could
complaints?
ever
Running into every car possible.
Oh,
Ran
I don't know
over.
what hit me.
It's very clear what hit you. It was a... Not that it matters. When you hit by something, you know it was something. It doesn't really matter what it was. A coin, a gold coin.
Oh, I don't know what hit me.
A gold shell, I mean.
How could I even have gotten hit? I have a shell. So what hit me? I
Definitely.
would like an explanation. I can't see. What the fuck?
Miyamoto, I like an explanation. Miyamoto?
What's going on? It's not even responding. I pressed my speaker. Nothing's happening. Look. Are you kidding me?
Miyamoto?
It didn't hop. I couldn't power slide. It didn't hop. What is going on?
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
All of a sudden, it just stopped responding. Even though I hit him with the speaker, he went ahead of me. Figure that out. That's it.
He still has this on,
It's
by the way.
absolutely over. Even when I get a godlike item, I can't catch up.
Check out the DSP Throwback here. We can find my old playthroughs newly remastered for a modern audience. Check them out, guys.
Yep. Complete trash.
Oh, you know what would be funny is checking out the views on that channel. Let's see.
Amazing gameplay. This is complete trash.
Literally just hit.
Hit,
What do you want me
hit.
to do? Then I get an item and I go to first and then hit again. Like, okay. Trash gameplay.
You tell me.
All right. We've got about 40 minutes left on the stream. We are not even halfway to the goal. It does look like this is the end for Mario Kart tonight. This is probably going to be the finale. It's going to be a big, crazy Hail Mary for us to hit a goal when there's no contributions coming in, so...
All right, so without cheating, what's your guess on the DSP Throwback channel total channel views for the month of July? Okay, July. I'm asking. It's I'll give you a hint. No hints. Just numbers, and don't do rough numbers. Do a real number. Okay, do a real number. No rough. If give me a real number. I'll let you know who's closest. Okay. Total July views for DSP Throwback. Total July views. Okay. I'll end the betting now. Ready? I'm ending the betting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. DSP Throwback for the month of July had total views of, it's 4 digits. I'll say that it's 4 digits. It is 2,857 views. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Let's see who was closest. So 2,857 views. I'm not sure what I was saying. All right, let's get to this first, though. Hold on. Let's get the stream up. Shout outs to Cobra there. And I'll see who was closest. Here we go. There we go. I think 2,800. I think the first 3,000 guess was 3,500. That's off. That's off by 700. Let's see. Closest one. Oh, Instamat was there too. Anyways, y'all win. Anyways, perfect timing as always. Let's go. It is
fun over. Time for the pre-stream.
It is 11:35. By the way, 11:35 with the 11:15 start time. So 20 minutes of slideshows. So far. Only so far. We're not done yet. And we're doing it again, by the way. That's the second time through now. Now we're doing this. Robust 88 watching. He's going to say good morning, everyone, too.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, it's a much more laid-back atmosphere because there's not too much going on in the realm of gaming, although very shortly there's about to be a heck of a lot going on. In fact, the one thing that we have to tackle together today is figuring out what games I'm going to be playing at release and what games I'm either going to delay or skip in the coming weeks. We have a huge amount of new games coming out starting tomorrow, but we also have ongoing summertime playthroughs that we've been working on. And the question is, how on earth am I going to have enough time to tackle everything? So today, we will talk about all of this and try to figure out how exactly we are going to approach it and take it on. And, of course, we'll interact, we'll hang out, and we'll have a little bit of fun. All this and more on today's episode
when does the fun
of the
start?
Level 1 Podcast.
When does the fun start? That's what I'm looking for. When does the fun fucking start? All right, you want to see? Here's a good intro. Let's see. To get some skip juice here. Here we go. This is King Jad's take for some skip juice. King Jad's intro. Ready? He made this.
Some faggot, some homo. Yeah. Why am I toxic? Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Another one?
Hello, hello. This is Phil Burnell.
This is a good one.
And just wanted to tell you that I love my podcast.
Level 1 Podcast.
Big ups.
Yeah, go ahead.
Level 1 Podcast.
Oh, awesome. That's cool.
Which vest is podcast vest?
Level 1 Podcast.
Relaxing, chill, interactive, fun.
Level 1 Podcast.
Which vest is podcast vest?
Level 1 Podcast.
This is awesome. It's pretty hype.
Relaxing, chill,
This is very hype.
fun.
Hey, Phil Burnell. Cat Burnell.
Sam.
My wife.
Yeah.
Jasper Kitty.
Oh, shoot.
Like a lot. My son style host.
Meerkat is podcast.
Oh, he cut it
Level
there.
1 Podcast.
Which vest is podcast vest?
If there's ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here by Darkside Phil.
That was Bob Starsky style shit post here for you. All right, let's get to it. Let's get our skip juice in hand. With our skip juice in hand, we're ready to rock. All right,
everybody. Good morning and welcome to the show. I'm DSP, and this is the Level 1 Podcast for Monday, the 25th of August, 2025. Good streaming day yesterday. Had a great start to the week. Great podcast discussing many different topics, including the new DSP Tries It coming this week, which is going to be a taste test of a flight of beers, which is going to be pretty neat.
What's the drip here? Steve Irwin's Alcoholic Sun drip, or what are we feeling here?
Time ever doing anything like that. We had great times both in GTA 4, heading into Endgame and unlocking the final quest lines that we need to beat the story. As well as last night, a really nice, chill American Truck Simulator stream where we finally bought a new truck. I've actually been using the same truck in Truck Sim since basically like a couple weeks in. If you remember, I bought a truck by getting a loan. Well, now finally I own my own truck in the game.
Whoa!
And it is crazy good. Big improvement. So
Awesome.
the gameplay yesterday was great. I had a great time. I hope that you all enjoyed it. And we hit support goals for both streams, meaning we actually had a great head start to the week here. 22 out of 30 goals hit already. Jasper Kitty he doesn't have time to talk to me. And will be more chill fun because today we are not starting anything new yet. We're close to something new. Today, we're going to have a nice podcast here discussing the future, trying to figure out what games I'm going to be playing in the next couple of weeks. The truth is, there's too much to play everything. So we have to have a serious discussion today.
Oh, man.
About what games absolutely must be played at launch, what games can wait, and maybe what games just don't fit and I should skip. All right, so we're going to have that discussion on today's show. We'll see how that goes, okay? And, of course, tonight on the late stream, HD, we're going to hit its stride. So, more chill RPG action today after the podcast ends. And then tonight on the late stream, it is Minecraft mods. And tonight we're actually going to try to make that.
Oh, we're Minecrafting. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. Ha-ha.
A reality.
This is bad.
It'll be pretty cool to have a whole big addendum part of my house. And after that, we'll just see what we want to do. The Minecraft streams are usually very laid back, chill, and interactive. So that's today. Today is just a very chill day of content. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. When is it ever crazy?
But we got to start we're talking about what's going to happen tomorrow and further in with all the new releases that'll be coming out. Okay? So, by the way, good morning, everyone. How's everyone today? Let's see who's here.
Ooh, we're counting.
We got Itzy. We got Youth in Asia. We have Sidious. We got Roman Victor. Chris, how you doing? Fox, how you doing?
Last night, he's throwing out what's-ups all over the fucking place, and now it's we got.
Vakin, how you doing? Then over here on the kick side, we got Kim Jong-un, who still watches me from North Korea. That's awesome. Rebecca, Dr. Thundercock, RGB Lover.
That was me. Sorry, guys.
How is everyone this morning? Eddie Chill. Snake Sauce Reloaded, dancing with two lightsabers. We got a lot of Phil Banana Man emotes dancing around. You get it? Daily Demo, how you doing? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're ready to chill. What's up? My own chair is hard. I don't know where you guys get some of these names. How you doing? Oh, really? Dabhand says that if you pay extra, you get early access to Metal Gear Delta tonight. And he says he's doing that tonight.
All right. Thanks for the updates.
Here's the thing. For those of you who may be playing Metal Gear Delta early, I would love to hear from you on if it's any good. All right? It seems like the internet is torn on this. Some people seem to just be happy to be playing Metal Gear on a modern platform.
Oh, best game of all time, King. You do not want to miss this one.
Some people think that's awful and the frame rate issues
are just incredible, dude.
And it shouldn't even be sold.
Oh, no, it's incredible, dude.
And others are like, oh, it's not a big deal,
Amazing.
Kind of middle of the road. So I don't know. This is what we're going to talk about, that in the next 2 weeks, there's 4 or more new releases. I cannot play 4 or more new releases in the next 2 weeks. There's no way I can do that. I have other games that I'm playing, right, Jasper? Never do what you want him to do. How many times have you heard him meow? He talks to us like all the time, walks up, meow, meow, meow. He starts talking. Then he comes.
Is that what he says?
This office, he's a meower. He talks to us like all the time, walks up, meow, meow, meow. He starts talking. Then he comes in here, he won't say a word.
You kidding me? He meows?
Clams up. Because, he's on camera. That would be cute. Exactly. Cats just do what they want. Cats have their own thing going. I think that what they
like
said
every other animal on fucking Earth
is they did a study, and apparently cats believe that they are the equals with humans in a household.
Oh, okay. What study can you do on a cat to get their mental state?
They did a study, and apparently cats believe that they are the equals with humans in a household.
Definitely,
like they actually think that they're just, the same as you. Yeah. They wouldn't understand why you would think that you should boss.
Can I get the demographics of all the cats interviewed for that, by the way? I'm interested in that.
Them around. Like
I want to make sure that's good data.
Talking about, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So anyway.
What's the...
I hope you're all doing well.
Study.
And this should be a good chill show. We don't have to go full length on this show.
Thank fuck for that.
What I mean by that is, if we run out of topics to talk about,
We
if
already
people
did.
wanted to get into Suikoden N2 earlier, we can. Or we could go full length, because there's been many times when I say, I don't have a ton to do on the podcast today. So, if you guys don't want to talk, we can just go to the game. And then we end up having a long podcast because people keep asking me questions and stuff. And, that's kind of what happens. So we'll see.
And you make sure to answer all the questions as long as possible because you want to make money before we start the show.
Okay. And if you're wondering, because some people might have been thinking why my eyes look a little messed up, it is very hot in Washington today. We have a heat wave going on again. This heat wave is going through tomorrow. It cools down on Wednesday again. This is like our 5th heat wave of the summer. Like, seriously, it's like every other week, we have like a 5-day crazy heat wave where it's way hotter than it should be.
You see right there, this is from weather.com, official government-style site, 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 23.9 degrees Celsius right now where he lives.
Here, and then it cools down. So, early this morning, when my wife got up early to get ready for work, she turned on all the air conditioners in the house. And so I woke up, my eyes already didn't feel so good. And then as I came in here to set up, my eyes started burning uncontrollably again from the air conditioning. I'm like, oh, man. So I put eye drops in, and they're starting to feel better. But that's why my eyes look all messed up. So
I don't know what's going on with that. I just don't know that walk into an air-conditioned room and your eyes start hurting is not something I've ever encountered. I don't know what would cause that. The dryness, maybe? But, all right, anyways.
Okay. Anyway, so
mold in the AC.
Where do we begin?
Oh,
I think
that
we
would
begin,
do
we have
it.
a couple shout-outs to do. We already got some tips that rolled in.
All
I
right.
didn't even, talk about contributions
beg
or anything yet.
Cool.
But let's see what's on everyone's mind.
I didn't even beg
Let's take
yet.
a look.
How did you guys know I
we
won
start
money?
off today with a $5 tip from Slayer, who I don't even think is here, but I think he wanted to contribute while he was able to earlier before the stream started. So thank you to Slayer for our first contribution of the day, 5 rupees. We're using the fantasy layout again, so 5 rupees for the stream.
Oh, great.
He says, I want to start the contributions. I'm following WWE closely with NXT Heatwave yesterday and today's Raw as well. It's all been great. I want to recommend some trailers you can react to during the podcast.
Slayer, get your own show, man.
There's a game called A Nice Day for Fishing. It's an indie game made by YouTubers who do gaming skits. A Nice Day for Fishing? I wonder if it actually is a real fishing game or if it's made by YouTubers, if it's some kind of a joke. Let's see.
Get your own show, man. Get your own show.
Is it just a nice day for fishing? Because there's no A nice day. It is, yeah. Nice Day for Fishing. It came out in May. It actually has an insane amount of positive reviews. Probably because all their fans probably like bought the game if they're YouTubers. However, I have something to show you guys. You want to see it?
Not really.
Take a look. It's this style, yeah. Looks pretty similar to a game like Stardew Valley. It actually
because it's pixel art.
It looks like
Is that Stardew Valley? Holy shit! I think it's Stardew Valley.
Like Dave the Diver.
Is that Dave the Diver? Whoa! I think I saw Dave the Diver. What, you mean pixels?
Looks like a combination of a few different.
Oh yeah,
styles.
first thing I thought.
But
Oh man, is this Stardew Valley?
See, it's all in that retro art style.
Is that Birdo?
Looks like it's an RPG because it's spells. Look, new spell unlocked and stuff.
I thought it was a fishing game. Now I'm felt it. I thought it was going to be fishing.
So this
Not fishing.
must be an RPG rather than like it's not really a fishing simulator. Definitely look. Inventory.
Good
and millions of
guess.
different kinds of
You're in
weapons
the RPG games tab, so good guess there, Philip.
guns and stuff. Yeah.
RPG
pixel adventure where you play as
games.
Balin the humble fisherman. Rise up to become the hero of Honeywood.
Man, I wish there was a trailer we could see.
Well,
Unfortunately, there's not.
Can I be honest? I don't think that's something that's going to really appeal to the
Get
viewership.
fucked, Slayer. Thanks for the money.
If we're going to do something like that, it's probably going to be a more established game like Stardew Valley, which we played last year. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? Certainly, we don't have time to play a game like that right now, right? We don't have any time. That's the discussion we're going to have today. is that we have way too many games and we need to figure out what we're going to be playing in the next couple of weeks. We can't consider more games right now.
Back to work, Slayer.
But okay, so he says the next is an action game. It's made by a Korean studio. It's called Wuchi the Wayfarer.
Oh God, how many are we doing here? The Slayer's controlling the show.
Wuchi the Wayfarer.
Oh wait, Moochie the Wayfarer.
That is not. I don't know why it's playing the trailer for this game. I didn't tell it to. That's not on Steam, from what I can see.
Let's see how long it takes me to find it.
Wuchi the Wayfarer teaser trailer just came out 2 weeks ago.
So why don't you watch that?
With the Wuchi Japanese fusion bar, which is spelled the same way.
Hilarious.
Yeah, there was a reveal trailer, but I guess it's not even listed yet. You can't even like pre-order it or anything yet.
I got it. I think it's on
Become
Steam,
a Taoist wizard who stars a Korean what? Hold on. Internal server error. I clicked on the thread for the trailer. Internal server error.
Okay.
Oh, there's also a movie called Wuchi.
Is there? It's all games what I see.
Well, the trailer's lame. It's just cinematic and shows absolutely no gameplay. I hate this shit.
Wuchi the Wayfarer. Let's see if it's as shitty as DSP says. It's all cinematic. I hate this shit. Fuck this.
Oh, we're announcing a game. Here's a CGI intro. I don't care. I want to see your game. I literally don't ever want to watch a CGI intro announcing anything. I just want to see your game. You're not a movie. You're a game. So show me the game or don't bother telling me about you because I'm not interested in the movie that you put to advertise the game. So anyway.
It's called a teaser trailer, sir. Teaser trailer. Reveal trailer, excuse me. Okay, it's late.
참으로 정성이십니다.
Fine-ish. Let's see what she turns into real quick. This is all CGI. Ooh, get your attention, huh?
And when they have gameplay, I'll give it a look that has zero gameplay.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks fine to me, but who knows?
Thanks. Not sure if you were able to find a Singaporean beer. Well, as I said...
How many questions does he get for his $5?
This week...
He gets his money's worth.
I'm doing something very different for DSP Tries It. This week, I'm going to be doing a Flight of Beers taste test on a late stream, which is very different. Normally, you guys, when we hit 30 support goals, we'll be doing it on a late stream that day when we hit 30 goals, okay? So when will that be? If we hit a goal every stream, it'll be Thursday night. If we hit more than one goal on a stream, it'll be earlier. Maybe it could be Wednesday night. If we don't hit a goal every stream, then sadly it's going to be next week because Friday is my marathon of Mega Man, my final Mega Man marathon for a while now because now we'll have played a lot of Mega Man this year and we'll give him a rest.
Thank God.
But I can't drink beer during that. I'm already going to be drinking shots. There's no point in trying to do a beer taste test when you're already buzzed and tipsy from drinking shots. So,
oh, yeah, the horror.
It would have to wait. It would have to wait till Sunday at the earliest, maybe Monday, if we don't do it by Thursday. So the more you support, the earlier we do it. If we do it on Thursday, that would be perfect. So let's get it going. Please support the streams today. Let's hit a goal. If we don't want to miss a goal, because that would put us behind, and then we're not.
That's a nightmare scenario.
Going to do it this week. You see,
this is a no miss scenario.
Okay. Continuing on. Someone tipped $2 mentioning that I did a toast to King Cobra last night on the late stream. in his memory on the Truck Sim stream, but says, oh, but in the past you talked shit about him and you said you're way above him, blah, blah. All right, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's not true, though. But...
I don't know the guy at all.
So I was just going off of what his detractors said when I called him an asshole. That's it, guys. You know this.
Okay, zeroed about him besides the few clips that I have watched.
And which you called him an asshole and disgusting. So, what changed just because he died about your opinion of him?
Internet, okay? You don't need to bring up something that I said in the past.
Why not?
Out of reference. Who fucking even knows what I said? I've said a lot of dumb shit in the past. Now's not the time for you to be bringing up toxic shit because you're trying to get a clip on the internet. Thanks for the $2, you dumb fuck.
Okay. Who knows what I said? That's a good defense. Who even knows what I said? Oh, that's a good defense. Who knows what I said? Vanguard D-Nice says, Phil, that means your AC filter is very fucking dirty. Well, he never cleans that thing, even though it's supposed to be newer style now, right? Vanguard D-Nice again says, Phil, I managed to edit another vid on you and still playing Cyberpunk 2077. Unlike your lazy ass, I'm working every hospital. Oh, Jesus. Vanguard D-Nice, stop the cap. I appreciate stop the cap there. Big ups, Vanguard D-Nice. Putting in the effort. Stop the cap. Okay.
So.
That was it?
Let's get rid of a couple LARPers over on Kick. There we go. Wipe them up.
They're all the
Mop
same,
them up,
huh?
Get them the fuck out. And cool.
Salty already? Let's see who he just banned.
All right. So, $7 and climbing. Thank you, guys. Please, let's get the support rolling today so that we can hit our goal and do
the people banned today are Dunces with Wolves. That's kind of hype, by the way. Advanced Tactics FF. Phil persecutes per.
$7 and climbing. Thank you, guys. Please, let's get the support rolling today so that we can hit our goal and do this Flight of Beers taste test this week. Let's get our first sub of the day over on Kick. Let's get our first super chat of the day right now on YouTube. And how about a member? We got a couple tips. How about a member? That would be great to get a member on YouTube or some gifted memberships for the community.
We're done with the cringe joke again?
Think?
We're done with the cringe
Let's
joke
get
again?
some support all around, okay? Cool. Falapino, how are you over on Kick? He says, what's up? What's going on? Cool. All right. So, today we have one agenda, one thing that we need to figure out. And it's very simple.
Oh, fuck.
What the heck am I playing in the next few weeks?
Oh, fuck.
Because the next few weeks are going to be crazy hectic. First of all, let's talk about what I'm currently doing.
No.
We can now support that playthrough or probably
nope.
to less predominant spots like a late night stream once a week or something like that. Okay, we'll see how that goes. I'm currently playing GTA 4 with mods. And the good news is we're in the home stretch, probably 1 to 2 streams tops, and we beat the main story of GTA 4 with mods. Now, you got okay with that, Dominic.
No.
With the new games that are about to start, Ballad of Gay Tony likely would do fine on a late night stream. So it probably will end up being night streams, once it gets started. The thing is we have to finish the story first. And we still have another 1 to 2 streams to even finish up the story of GTA 4 before we can get to the DLC. So we've got a while. All right, we do. We've got a while. But I definitely want to do it. I've only done the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC once. It was over 12 years ago. Quite frankly, I don't remember it.
Can you imagine?
And everyone I remember said it was good. I remember that. I remember everyone giving it praise and saying my playthrough was great. I don't remember it at all, okay? So I guess we will see what happens with that, but that should be hopefully starting up sooner rather than later as I focus on beating the story, okay? Donkey Kong, or you're watching on demand, or you're even watching this being clipped by a detractor or restream. I think everything on demand, or you're even watching this being clipped by a detractor or restream. I think everyone out there can collectively agree. This playthrough needs to end. It's been going on too long. And it's not even entertaining anymore. This game is...
You have done that yourself.
Too long, doesn't innovate enough to warrant how long it is. We are something like 25 hours into Donkey Kong.
That's way longer than most people are taking, just for the record. Most people don't have to beg in between their playing, but go ahead.
And the game isn't doing anything new or original. It's just variations on the same exact formula. It really is a disappointing game, in my opinion. I was hoping it was going to be Super Mario Odyssey 2 because we never got a Super Mario Odyssey 2. And supposedly people who worked on Mario Odyssey worked on this game. And I thought, man, this is going to be a system seller for Switch 2 because Mario Kart World wasn't. It was kind of underwhelming. This will be great.
That's what people are saying. It's not Mario for sure, but people are saying it's kind of like a spiritual successor. But anyways.
It angers me.
Why?
It really does anger me because...
Calm down, Grandpa. Too early in the morning for you. It's almost noon. Come on.
Nintendo used
brother.
to pump out insanely good quality first-party games every single time. It was hit after hit, banger after banger. Now, even Nintendo, you have to second-guess yourself when you're buying their big priority first-party titles. A lot of these are just, sadly, underwhelming. And listen, if you like Donkey Kong Bonanza, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to yell at you and say you're wrong, okay? The game has reasons why I understand people would like it. But honestly, for me, I feel like we have advanced and just progressed past the whole collectathon formula that Bonanza really focuses on. I don't find it insanely entertaining to have to go through every single world, pounding through every wall, hitting the ground to see the sonar through the wall to find bananas, medals, relics, doing challenge stages. It's like, again, it's dated. It's like that's a formula from the 1990s that...
You wanted to have Super Mario Odyssey 2, though? But that's dated now. So what did you want them to do with Super Mario Odyssey 2, then?
Even then was played out. Take a look at Donkey Kong 64, the game that nearly killed the 3D platforming genre. So why in 2025 did they bring it back? I just don't get it.
They brought it back with Super Mario Odyssey, which is his game of the year?
Actually confused what made them think that this would work in the modern day for a modern audience. Now, a lot of people have said, oh, it's so good, but almost no one's beaten this game. That's the truth. Most people just didn't beat it. They played it for a while and put it down. So what happens with a lot of Nintendo titles. Everyone...
Source? Most people, reminder, this is someone that has no friends and never leaves his house, said most people don't finish the game. Okay. Did Wario 64 say that or something?
Just didn't beat it. They played it for a while and put it down. So what happens with a lot of Nintendo titles. Everyone buys the Nintendo console, rushes out, buys the new game, but they don't actually finish it. They just buy into the hype and drop money, but then they walk away. For me, I'm really trying to force my way through this game. Dude, 25 hours through, we're still not done with it. It's like, what is going on with this crap? So the good news is we're in the third to last world, because then there's 2 more worlds after the world I'm in, and then there's the finale. It's like, dude, it's so long. It's ridiculous. I hope we beat it. Well, let me put it this way. We're beating it this week. I've already laid out both Wednesday night and, Tuesday night and Wednesday night are reserved to beat Donkey Kong Bonanza. So if we don't beat it tomorrow night, we're beating it Wednesday night. And I know I may have low attendance and low support for both streams. I don't care. I need to finish this game. Seriously.
17 and a half hours to beat the main story of Donkey Kong based on 598 players. All right, cool.
I can't stand it anymore. It needs to be done. It's been like 2 months I've been playing this stupid game. Why is it
excuse me, 895.
So long?
And completionists can take up to 50 hours, but of course...
Here's the saddest part about it, right?
He is literally just playing the main story now. He doesn't give a shit about anything else.
In 2017, I was playing Super Mario Odyssey, and I had the opposite feeling about that game.
I wonder what kind of game you consider that to be. I think you collect stuff, walk around stages, collect stuff.
That game I loved. I was like, dude, it's so good. The music, the graphics, the innovation that each world you go into feels different, the different hat transformations that all make the game play different, right? The audience actually didn't like it that much. Do you remember that? That actually, I was playing it at length and I was trying to get all the collectibles and everything in it. And people were actually criticizing me for it, saying, you're spending too much time on this game. We don't like it's first-party kiddie stuff. And I was like, at that point, I remember trying to say, Nintendo isn't just for kids. Nintendo is for kids and adults alike. And I don't know why you would criticize this game when it has such ingenuity and creativity. And it ended up being my game of the year. I went through it a full playthrough, and Did all the secret worlds at the end. You know, I unlocked the secret worlds and everything. I did everything in the game because I loved it so much. Fast forward here, right? 8 years. We're playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Dude, I can't wait for it to be over. I'm angry that I invested so much time in it, and it would actually be more painful to drop it because I did actually invest so much in it, so I don't want to drop the game. But man, like, you don't like it, I don't like it, everyone's bored, right? Very frustrating. So I need to beat that this week. That will conclude this week. Donkey Kong will be done by Wednesday night. That simple. It'll be done by Wednesday night. We're wrapping this game up by hook or by crook. However we do it, we're doing it.
Please cheat.
Okay?
That'd be funny. Use cheat codes.
Okay.
That'd be the best option.
We have those 3 ongoing playthroughs, one of which is going to conclude this week. We also have chill streams of American Truck Sim and Minecraft. And I've already told you guys, the reason that these have been around for so long as a weekly playthrough is because you guys come by and you support me so well. As long as these streams keep hitting support goals, I'll keep doing them. You know, I'll be honest, Truck Sim doesn't get a lot of viewers. But the people that are there are incredibly engaged.
No, they weren't last night.
They have a great time watching Truck Sim, and they support it every week. So why would I stop doing it? If there's an audience for it, even though it's not a huge audience, and if they're willing to support it, why would I stop? Now, if the support were to just basically dry up for those games, then those slots would be open for other games. But hey, they've been working all week long, so why wouldn't I, right? So we'll keep that, I mean, all week long, excuse me, all year long is what I meant to say. So why not keep going? We've got like almost 4 to 5 months of Minecraft and about 4 months of American Truck Sim, if you didn't know. Pretty crazy to think about, right? It's been going on that long. It doesn't seem like it, but man, I think we've got 40 hours of gameplay in Truck Sim and something like almost 50 hours in Minecraft.
Amazing.
So those continue once a week, all right? So just think about that. Suikoden 2, that continues. GTA 4, that will continue, albeit it might go to streams, improving at it and getting better. Rotation as much as I can once a week. New games, sometimes I'm not here. So I'll do my best. No, Fridays, there's been rough because sometimes there's a new game, sometimes I'm not here. So I'll do my best to keep that in the rotation once a week. But now...
I'll do my best means, you know what that means.
Herein lies the dilemma.
You know what that means. Jericho has a good idea. It says, pick up dead air where you left off. That is a good idea. I can make that change actually now happen. I'm just worried it might be too easy, but we've been having a tough time getting there, so I will do that now for you. Let's see. Can I? Yeah. Okay, so from now on, when I hit the Wolverine dead air, it'll pause it. Okay, and then we can pick it up from there. We'll see. If it gets too common, though, I'm going to drop it. Rob Williams says, do you have the I'm Changed Man photo on hand? Oh, yes, I do, actually. I'll get that for you in a second. Rock Lobson House says, Onimusha 3 is the best CGI intro of all time. I'm sure someone in chat will agree or disagree with you now, but I can't, unfortunately. Onimusha looked cool, though, but I never played it. Big ups.
We've got new games starting tomorrow, everyone.
Ooh.
And we need to figure out what exactly we're playing and what we're not. Because there's absolutely, positively no way that I can play everything that's coming out. All right? So to give you some perspective here.
Please.
Gears of War Reloaded is tomorrow. You might say, what's Gears of War Reloaded?
Reloaded.
Isn't there already a Gears of War 1 that came out that was a remaster? Yes. There is. Oh, you know what? You're right. Let me do
Great storytelling here.
First, as a shout out, I owe you guys. Fresh Jones did a $2 super chat. He's his first time chatter. What do you think of Cyrax? I don't think of Cyrax. I don't.
So do you think he's an asshole?
The Cyrax I think about is the robotic metal cyborg in a yellow jumpsuit from Mortal Kombat 3. That's the Cyrax that I know of and think about. So outside of that, I don't know anything about a Cyrax. And by the way, he was one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat 3.
Thank you. Thank God you said that part.
Thank you for our first super chat of the day. $2.
Can we top that?
That gets us up to $9 of contributions. Very nice. Okay. So you might say, I thought there already was a remaster of Gears of War years ago. There was. It was called Gears of War Ultimate Edition, and it came out both on Xbox consoles and on PC. It apparently allowed Gears of War to be played up to 4K on PC, and it had, remastered, upscaling, tweaks, bells, whistles, etc. All right? So what is Reloaded? Well, Reloaded is that game, but apparently what they're going to do is add more features, tweak it more, and essentially, spruce it up. Okay? So exactly what are the new features or whatever? I don't know, but here's the truth. I haven't played Gears of War in a while. The last one I played was, 5? Gears of War 5, and I definitely liked it, but I'm not in love with the modern Gears games. I like the old ones better. Like, I think Gears 1 through 3 was better than Gears 4 and 5. Similar to how Halo 1 through 3 and then Reach were all better than the modern Halos. Because once these games got sold to other companies, those companies kind of didn't have the same touch and the same quality that the original did, right? So,
not the same touch.
Gears of War hasn't been around in a while. I mean, when was Gears 5? Years ago, right? Who even knows what's going on with Gears? Like, when is the next one coming out? We don't even know. There's not even a release date for it, right? It's a prequel, by the way. So, this game, Gears Reloaded, is likely a way for all of us to get reintroduced to the Gears of War franchise because there hasn't been anything going on with Gears for a while. And I know that a lot of people will be playing it. You haven't had Gears in a long time. All of a sudden, this Gears will be on Game Pass. You're going to have tons of people who are going to be playing Gears of War for the first time in ages. In addition, I really do feel like the classic Gears stuff is better. Like, Gears 1, 2, and 3 multiplayer was better than what they did with 4 and 5. So, to go back to the roots is probably going to be pretty cool. Okay? So, my plans for tomorrow are this. It comes out tomorrow. We're not even going to do a podcast. Okay? Instead,
here's the plans.
We're going to hang out for like a half an hour. And then around noon Pacific time, we're going to start with Gears of War Reloaded online. I want to play the multiplayer. That's my focus for Gears of War. Now, it does have a campaign. And I want to say the campaign's probably around 8 hours long. All right? But that's not my focus. If you guys eventually wanted to see me play the campaign of Gears of War Reloaded, I would. But right now, I just want to jump in and use it.
Why is he saying Reloaded? Is that the right way? Reloaded. Gears of War Reloaded. Isn't it Reloaded? But Reloaded.
As a fun multiplayer game, so we have something else in the rotation
is it
besides
Reloaded?
just Street Fighter. Okay? I think it'll work. It is a good game. Now, I'm going to suck at it. I haven't played Gears in ages, but I'm going to get into it and have some fun. There's nothing better than just, getting point blank and shotgunning someone's head right off or, putting a chainsaw into their chest and ripping their bodies apart. It's very fun. I mean in the game, not in real life. Don't misquote me. Excited for twice a week, just as a fun multiplayer stream to break stuff up, to do some variety. And the better it does, obviously, the more apt I am to play it more. If I play it tomorrow and the stream does really well, then I'll probably want, to do it again. Hold on. Do it again. Hold on. Reload. Hold on. If I play it and it doesn't do so well, and people just aren't that interested in it, then we don't have to play it that often or at all again. It's a Game Pass game. There's no investment in it. So, hey, I'll play it if it's good, and if it's not, we can skip it. It's all good. Okay? So, really up to you. Let's see what people have to say.
So, telling you up front, if you pay money, I'll play it. If you don't pay money, I won't play it. All right.
We'll go from there. Cool.
Interesting email? You want to share with the class? Okay.
Well.
Whew, high energy today, huh?
This Thursday
is
Metal Gear Delta Snake Eater. This is the modern re-release of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Okay? Hideo Kojima is not involved.
I was just going to say, how many times are we going to mention Kojima? That's one. How many more can we slip in here? I'm going to put the over-under at 4. Are you going over or under 4 mentions of Kojima? We already have 1, by the way, so keep that in mind. Over or under 4? Here we go. I'll say 4.5. So 5, if you think he says it 5 times, go for over. Less than 4, go for under. 4.5 is the goal.
Whatsoever. And in fact, Hideo Kojima is a bit miffed that Konami is going to resell his work without his involvement.
He is not miffed in any way. He said, I will not be playing it. That is it. Why would he want to play it?
All right. He's outright said, I have no involvement. I'm not going to play it.
That's all he said. Yes. Is that miffed?
Without his involvement. All right. He's outright said, I have no involvement. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to look at it. I want nothing to do with it.
Twice already.
He's kind of upset. And admittedly so. It's his work.
Slander.
It's his baby.
Slander.
And Konami will infinitely get to make money on it forever while he gets nothing now, which is pretty messed up to think about, don't you think? In addition,
he knows the game. Why do you want to play it?
Apparently, he's not very good. People are saying that the graphical performance is poor. It has severe stuttering and frame droppage in many different parts of the game that make it feel like it's really not much of a remastered experience at all. That it actually is kind of a botched port. outside of that, people
Don't let that slow him down. Trust me, you want to see him rage quit this one. It's an awesome game, Philip. Incredible. Buttery smooth.
saying it actually is fun to play. Hey, you get to play Metal Gear Solid 3 again on modern platforms, which is great, but that there is a disappointment factor there, right? So.
Oh my God, it looks amazing.
This one I'm on the fence about. Here's the thing. I'm not opposed to playing it. I'm really not. I'd be down to play it again. But number one, are people going to be upset that I'm playing this game and supporting Konami when Konami is basically at odds with Hideo Kojima? I mean, morally, if you like Kojima, you probably should not buy this collection. Or, excuse me, this remake, right? Kojima outright said, I'm upset about it. I'm not going to...
That's 5! I will just keep him up here now. It was over very quickly, wasn't it?
Collection. Or, excuse me, this remake, right? Kojima outright said, I'm upset about it. I'm not going to be involved in it. I'm not going to make money off of it, and I'm not going to talk about it. So if you buy this game again, you're lining Konami's pockets for basically a kind of rush job, hack job remaster that's not very good, just so you can play Metal Gear Solid 3 again.
For some people, that's worth the money.
So
for others, it might not be.
If you guys wanted me to do it, I would do it, but understand that there's some questionable issues here.
There's no questionable issues.
There are. Okay? So that's number one. Number two, every time I play a Metal Gear Solid game, it seems like the internet explodes. I don't know why, but it just seems like it does.
Explodes means people make fun of you endlessly. Don't worry, they're already doing that now, so whatever game you're playing won't change that.
I don't play these games often. I think I played Metal Gear Solid 3 twice. Once was my original playthrough, which everyone hated and made fun of me for. And second, I did a second playthrough years later, and I think that one was a little different, but I don't really remember. Here's what I can guarantee.
Yeah, stop exploding.
I'm not going to know how to play it. I'm going to fumble around with the controls and be confused. I'm going to laugh at the cutscenes in the story, which is kind of a silly, over-dramatic, nonsensical thing. I remember that there's things that are like James Bond in there, music and weird shit that they put in there for no good reason because Kojima likes to have that kind of stuff in his games, So, will it be entertaining?
6.
I'd say maybe. I've played it twice already. All right, this is, the third time that I'm going to be playing this game.
07? Damn.
So, again, I'm okay with playing it totally. But what my concern is that I'm going to buy it.
7 Kojima's gotcha.
And within 2 streams, no one cares. Within 2 streams, everyone's like, he's already played this already. And this game looks like shit because it stutters, right?
Could you please be clear? I want you to be specific. What games that he's playing is not like that outside of Minecraft and driving a truck drunk?
Okay, that's my concern. There's another concern, too.
Oh, what?
The next week, there's 2 new games. In 1 week, there's 2 new games. The first week of September, and I know that you guys want me to play at least one, if not both of them. Okay? Actually, forgot to write down one in the schedule. I'm going to write it down right now.
Perfect time for that.
2 games. On September 4th, Hollow Knight Silksong. And on September 5th, Chronos The New Dawn. Hollow Knight Silksong is the highly anticipated sequel to the original Hollow Knight that's been delayed and delayed and delayed for like 7 years. It's finally coming out. Tons of people are excited for this one and have asked me to play it already. And I said, all right, I would play it. Now, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to beat it. I don't know how much I'm going to like it, but I'm at least...
I don't know how much money you guys are going to give me.
Going to try it. Why wouldn't I? Right? Chronos The New Dawn is...
Hollow Knight's too hard for him, isn't it? Yeah.
Return of horror to my streams for the first time in a while because I haven't been playing a horror game in a long time. And basically, it's kind of a spiritual successor to Dead Space. Kind of like how Callisto Protocol was. It looks like Dead Space. It plays like Dead Space. It probably should just be called Dead Space 4, but it's a new game series from Bloober Team. Okay? They've been making pretty good games as of late, like the Silent Hill 2 remake. So we've got those 2 games coming out September 4th, 5th. Okay? You might notice I didn't mention a few other games. For example, I didn't mention the Indiana Jones Order of the Giants DLC. That comes out September 4th. And I also didn't mention Hell Is Us. That comes out September 4th. I'm going to be honest. I think Hell Is Us is dead in the water. That's a game that might have been played if we didn't. This is not going to demo or whatever. I also wasn't like, ooh, this is great. It was just kind of is. And I bet the game's going to flop now because Silk.
How did he say that again?
Like, ooh, this is great. It was just kind of is.
It was just kind of is.
And I bet the game's going to flop now because Silk Song is going to be the game everyone's going to be talking about. Although there's like 5 other games that week. Okay. So the good news is after that, there's no other real new games. There is the Bubsy collection on September 9th. But then there's nothing new till the end of the month with Silent Hill F on the 25th. So that means I would have the entirety of the month. Hill F on the 25th. So that means I would have the entirety of the month.
Mid-sentence bump is wild.
To play.
I would have the entirety of the month.
Whatever games I choose to play. Okay, until the end. Now, the end of the month, we've got Silent Hill F. We got Sonic Racing October late that I'm going to be playing. There's absolutely no way.
We are all getting dumber right now.
I can play GTA 4 and the Best
Every single one of us is getting so much dumber.
Truck Sim, right? And doing streams of other. I can't. It's not enough to cover all those games. And we have to figure out what's going to stay, what's going to go out of these 4 Silk Song and Chronos. What are we definitively saying yes to? What are we saying maybe, but not originally when it releases? And what are we saying? No, we're not playing at all. Just, I'll be honest with all of you.
Metal Gear is the one we want, by the way, guys. But you know what I mean by that, so maybe I shouldn't say it. We definitely don't. Detractors would not want DSP to play Metal Gear. We definitely would not want that. Okay, keep going.
All these games look good to me. Every one. So that's going to be a tough decision. Now, the truth is, I could just put a game off for a week or two. And then maybe as we get further into certain games, then we could look to bring in a game around mid-September rather than the first week of September. That would be okay. Okay?
Great show.
So, what are we thinking? I don't know. First of all, I have more shout-outs to do. We have Genesis Gaming, 42 months as a member. Says you should skip it to stand with Kojima-san. Keep up the good work. So, Genesis Gamer thinks I should skip Metal Gear Delta.
No.
Okay.
That's a dent. He's a detractor.
What else do we got here?
That was a detractor tip.
I received an $8 tip. Let's see here. I'm not sure who this is from. I don't think I see a name.
Why would you see a name?
But it is an $8 tip. So hold on. Let me.
You're seeing there's sometimes you see names?
Let me go ahead and play animation.
Why would you see names? I thought it was all anonymous.
Thank you so much. Biggest tip of the day so far. We're up to $17 of support and climbing, guys. Thank you for the early support. Please, let's keep it rolling. Okay, so I was watching your American Truck Sim video on demand. If you allow me some constructive criticism, stop driving at night. Rest until it's morning, then take the job. If it gets too dark and you have many hours ahead, go to sleep. You, as the player, are enjoying the game driving, but for the viewers, the big interesting thing are the points of interest. We can't see them at night, so it ends up getting very boring. It's a shame because SCS, I'm not sure who that is, puts a real effort to make real roads, buildings, and museums. So I guess it's a game developer.
Yeah.
Bridges from real life. P.S. Maybe there's too many lights, LEDs, and screens in the office. Overall, that can have a compounding effect on your eyes. I'm using blue light filters, and I stopped needing eye drops.
Wow.
Oh, very much. There's a ridiculous amount of electronics in this office.
Wow. He's Mushmouth!
He had a stroke! He's Mushmouth!
For example, right now, I have a monitor to my left, a key light directly in front of me, a laptop monitor here, a clock in the background that's LED clock, my PC down here and down here, so 2 PCs with RGBs going, a big screen, 2 wall of my office has RGBs. I'm not kidding. Every wall has a string of RGBs that sync that go around it.
So this person's saying that's a negative. You understand that part, right? Or no? Jordan Fadeaway says, someone swap out Grandpa's cherry juice with prune juice. Yeah, we need the prune. Skip the cherry, do the prune.
That's why I say it's a studio. It's not really an office anymore. It's definitely a studio.
Because of the RGB density? Interesting.
All this set up for these streams to look like they do. Okay?
But then when the game goes on, you turn those off. So
you're right. However, in general, It doesn't really bother my eyes. It's been a combination of my allergies this summer because the pollen count has been sky high this summer, and the air conditioning. When I have the air conditioning on high blast, it bothers my eyes a lot, and my eyes start to burn real bad. And then, like I said, right now I put the eye drops in. They feel better now. They're not so bad, a little bit, but not so bad. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. So thanks for the, first of all, thank you for that, because I appreciate that you care about that. As for Truck Sim, you're the first person in the 4 months I've been playing Truck Sim that I've heard this criticism from, or I would say this suggestion from.
That is the pollen count in Renton, Washington. As you can see, it's as low as it is, low as possible. But yes, the pollen count has been unbelievable. Go ahead.
That's why I've never thought about only driving during the day so you guys can see the landmarks and stuff. So in that regard, I will probably try to bring this up during the next Truck Sim stream and see what people have to say. I'm curious. I'm curious what people's feedback will be. I think most people who tune into the Truck Sim streams are doing it not for the game, but to chill with me and to just hang out with me while I'm having a couple drinks and, you know, having a good interactive time. The Truck Sim stuff is fun to be part of it, but it's not definitively the reason why people are showing up for those streams. Might not be why all people are watching. Some people might actually care about the Truck Sim aspect. And if you guys are being turned off because you can't see anything because I'm driving at night, then fair enough. Maybe we could do that. Just keep sleeping till it's daytime, then take a job and go on it.
Why don't you just do it then?
Let's see. Next week, if someone can remind me of this next week, I would definitely appreciate that. Because chances...
Your life is your responsibility. That's what my kids tell me. So think about that, Philip.
I am going to forget about this.
Your life is your responsibility.
Within a few days here. But if you guys could remind me when we play Truck Sim again, hey, the suggestion was made to only drive, jobs during the day. Let me know. Let's see what the live audience thinks. We'll go from there. We'll take like a little poll maybe and see what people think and go from there. But I will consider it for sure. Okay?
Cool. Okay. Cool, man. Awesome.
All right.
Hope you enjoy giving me money for that I just don't ignore now.
Right, so
basically that dude paid $8 to give him legit, advice in the game. And he said, well, if more people think that, okay. And he actually gave money for that.
Snow Carl tipped $1. Okay.
Is it the Snow Carl or?
He said this a very silly thing. He says, do you think that some of the difficulty of hitting a support goal, for example, yesterday during GTA, it was down to the wire to hit the goal yesterday. Now, we did hit it, okay?
But it was down to the wire.
Do you think it's because you have a scrolling banner and the tips goal?
This is Snow Carl's shtick, by the way. He does give minimum money, but he has a magic power of being able to just give Phil bait that he will just absolutely devour. Snow Carl is a dent, but absolutely Snow Carl has Philip's ear for some reason.
Do you think it's because you have a scrolling banner and the tips goal, because he still calls it the tips goal, by the way, which it is not. It is a support goal. It incorporates everything, right? Is it because that you have a scrolling banner and your goal isn't always on the screen? No. I think it has nothing to do with that. I don't even know where you get that. Let's...
Hold on a second, guys. I apologize.
I look at the stream chat. Snow Carl for mod. Snow Carl. I wonder who we mod. Will he be a Viceroy? Snow Carl, Snow Carl, Snow Carl. So here, fuck you. Get the fuck off my stream so I can enjoy games again. I'm Snow Carl. And
what's my motherfucking name?
Snow Carl.
Niggas better get it right. Bitches better get it right.
Snow Carl.
What's my motherfucking name?
Snow Carl.
And who I'm rolling with, huh? Niggas better get it
The other calls.
From the cold pick, hurrying back on the stream. Jump, come motherfucker, bitch, I'm ducking. That tractor or wheel, to me it's all the same. Sweden and be the place where I take feel my change. See, was struggling till he heard my name. They started saying I was a troll because I pointed out things. Now he mad cause wheelchairs rolling in my lane. Come with instructions, IKEA's the name. My tips put controllers down, pause the game. The best way to describe me in one word, propane. Feel explodes when Snell calls on the brain. Cat red and mobile BMWs too slow for me.
My favorite part is my tips put controllers down, pause the game. That's the best.
Continue. Okay.
Yeah, that was Shinko. 3 years ago now. Can you believe it? 3 years old. My tips put controllers down, pause the game.
Continuing on. Snow Carl, 31 months as an ongoing member of the channel, says Suikoden should be the game to go, Phil. No.
You showed him.
Listen, the reason we're playing Suikoden 2 is because I owed it to you guys. I had outright promised months ago that if you supported Suikoden 1, that I would play the sequel during the summer. So we're playing it now. If people say to me, actually, it was a bad idea, we'd prefer if you stop playing it, I will. Now, I don't want to stop playing it. So far, we're 5 hours in. I'm having a great time with it. We're going to play another 2.5 hours today.
Didn't hit the goal first time.
Then I think that we're going to do well. It's going to be great. A great stream, chill vibes, interactions, fun. It's a great game. But it's not for everyone. JRPGs are most definitely not for everyone. So only a certain audience likes JRPGs. I know that. I know it's not the entirety of my main audience, and a lot of people are very critical and don't like them. They think that they're boring. I grew up playing them, and I absolutely love them, which is why I like playing them when I can. But I know that it's not for all. It's not all the time. Okay, that's why I had such a gap. You know, we finished Suikoden 1 back in April. I purposely waited 4 months to play the next one, so there'd be enough space between, so people can't say, "Oh, you're playing the same game too close," too much, too close. All right, so let's see how it goes. All right, and we'll go from there.
How much money?
Well,
you got the point.
People will show up, engage, and support with Suikoden 2. If you do, let me put it this way. It's this simple. It's cause and effect. Just like I said with Suikoden 1. If you show up, if you engage, and if you support these playthroughs, they continue.
But only the third one matters.
That's why Truck Sim's still going. That's why Minecraft is still going. And Suikoden 2, or Suikoden 2, will continue as long as this continues. We hit the goal today. It's in the rotation. But if it starts to dwindle, if people stop showing up, if I'm trying to have an interactive stream and chat with you guys, and no one's talking, and no one's paying attention to the game, and people are going off and derailing the stream and doing their own thing, and if support is abysmal, then I'm not going to keep playing it. Okay? So let's see what happens. I'm hoping for the best because I really like it and I want to play it, but, I can't make that happen. All I can do is play it and see how it goes, right? Excuse me. Okay. Let's see here. Fresh Jones did another super chat. Hold on 1 second while I refill my water. He says, I'm new, but I used to donate a lot. Guess who? If you're new, how could you have used to donate a lot? Then you're not.
It's a different fucking name. Mr. Sode says, from Choose expertise on Suikoden 1 and 2, is it worth to get the remaster on Steam if I have it on PlayStation? I'll ask her. I don't know. I didn't play the original, so I don't know. I know the remaster didn't add that much, but it did do some like, what's it called? Quality of life improvements that are definitely good, but.
Not new. You can't be new to something that you already supported in
Change
the past.
the name.
Watched, so I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay.
You're confusing me.
Explain it to him like he's 4 next time. The Pasta Maker says, always say that people complain about how he plays games. Weird how that's a common denominator in his stories, but people like him. Mm-hmm. He did nothing wrong.
Unless
always.
You're saying you're someone who used to be around and support a bunch, and then you left, and now you come back with a new account.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
You figured it out. What a genius. Well, the Pasta Maker, I'm calling you now your future the Pasta Maker, like I said yesterday.
Are you saying you're like a phoenix rising from the ash? That's you a new. He says, yes, that's a new supporter.
Ladies, you can thank me later. I'll pause this for you.
Is that what you're saying? He says, yes, that's it. Okay.
So now what? You gonna answer the question?
How on earth would I know who you are? I have no idea who you are.
Yes.
How would I know that? Right? We didn't end on the best of terms. Well, then you're instantly banned right now. Let's get you out of that chat.
Well, we were still
I have no
friends.
idea. The truth is, the way you're talking, it sounds like it was from a long time ago. I probably wouldn't even remember. To be frank with you, I probably wouldn't even remember.
Yes, he would.
So
if he donated a lot of money, he absolutely would. Snow Carl guesses PW Dubs.
Okay, so here's the deal. Gears of War
more money
or Reloaded comes out tomorrow. We're going to try it no matter what. We'll do a stream of it, okay? If the stream does well, then maybe we'll keep it in the rotation. Now, I'm not saying it'll be like a day stream. That's something that could be a nice night stream for multiplayer maybe every once in a while, okay? If it doesn't work, if we play it once and we're all bored, never have to play it again. It's a Game Pass game. Who cares, right? So what we really have to decide on is if we're keeping GTA 4 in the rotation so we can play Ballad of Gay Tony. And for now, we're keeping Sweet Code N2. We're going to see how it goes, right? We're finishing Donkey Kong. So what are we going to work on now? Are we going to play Metal Gear Delta on Thursday and have an actual playthrough of it? This is a game I've already played twice. This is a game that basically is an insult to Hideo Kojima, and it's a game that apparently doesn't run well. So it doesn't have a lot going for it besides it's Metal Gear, and people like to see me play Metal Gear for memeable reasons. But outside of that,
all right,
I'm not.
He won't do a poll for that reason, by the way. He's not going to do a poll.
Necessarily 100% sold on this playthrough. I'm being honest with everyone here. I think that maybe if we focused more on other stuff, it would make more sense.
So,
like, let's say
no one's saying this except DSP. I thought this was a discussion.
Or we do Gears of War, and then let's say we do GTA. We did it
he did do a poll yesterday?
Then we could finish the story of GTA and possibly even start Ballad of Gay Tony, right? Which is what we want. We were all waiting to get to Ballad of Gay Tony, and we could probably do it if we played 2 major streams of it this week, Wednesday, Thursday. We could probably do that, okay? But if we play Snake Eater, all right, that means that likely next week, with the release of Silk Song and Chronos, that we probably can't play both games. Because how am I going to be playing GTA 4, Suikoden 2, Snake Eater? Do we delay one and say, oh, we'll do it later?
Okay, I don't care.
Does anyone know?
Does anyone know?
Does anyone have any suggestion of how to tackle all this stuff?
And he'll ignore all the suggestions. He'll ignore all the suggestions until someone says, don't play Metal Gear. You just know what's going to happen. Yes, this is a must-skip situation. Must-skip situation. I'll put that in the timestamp.
That's correct.
So you choose.
I'm the streamer. And if I make the decision, I'll be wrong no matter what. Because I'll be told, I didn't listen to feedback. I did the wrong thing. How dare you skip this one? This is your fault. Look. Oh, he's complaining that no one's showing up, but he chose this game over this game. Of course, we know that this game should have been played over this game because he chose this game. So because he chose that one, that's the wrong one by default. He should have chose this game. I've been here before. I've played this game. It's not my first rodeo.
Yeah, so
right?
at some point, you should be able to know what your audience wants then?
Seriously, people are just dicks. And no matter what I do, if I choose what I do, I'll be told I did the wrong thing. That's why I'm trying to get feedback from you so we can figure out what to do in this situation. Okay? What's up, John? Good morning. How are you?
Ooh, John.
King Ferb says Chronos is involved by Souls likes. No, it's not. Dude, it's Dead Space. Have you seen it? It's Dead Space. It's not Souls likes. Here's the problem. Everyone today now says any game that has difficulty is a Souls like. No, it's not.
Then why did you call Kirby Dark Souls? Why did you call Kirby Dark Souls?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. There was survival horror before Souls-like games. It's not a Souls.
People are not calling those games Souls-like.
Survival horror before Souls-like games.
No one's saying survival horror is Souls-like. Unless it's Souls-like survival horror, right?
Not a Souls-like. It's a survival horror game. Yes, that's actually a term, survival horror, and it plays like Dead Space.
This is it's a dented suit. Sorry, it's a Taurus Dent super chat. Phil looks like a John Candy character. Let's see if he responds to that. It's the only reason I'm showing it.
Okay? So please don't call it a Souls-like, because then people are going to get the wrong impression, all right?
Okay, Souls-like. It's a fucking chat.
Hollow Knight has gameplay similar to Souls-likes, but is a Metroidvania Souls-like, meaning it's a hybrid of two genres, okay? So, yeah. Anyway.
I'll show you John Candy if you don't know.
Chat GPT, oh God.
Yeah, oh God. What would happen if that, what would happen in that case?
Spinning bottle kick.
Here is John Candy. He was a comedian-style actor.
Devakin did a $5 Canadian super chat. He says, forget Hollow Knight Silk Song. It's like a 2D Dark Souls. That's above your skill set. Well, of course, he had to stick in a jab, right? He had to stick a little knife in my back with that super chat. But
he's on the left, John Candy there.
No, the thing about Silk Song, all right? Ugh. Something in my mouth. Yuck, probably a piece of hair. The thing about Silk Song is this. Okay? Number one, Hollow Knight has a huge fan base. Okay, it does. Like, Hollow Knight actually has a big, big fan base. I'm not one of them. Like, I didn't play Hollow Knight. I own it, and I played it for one marathon for like an hour or two, and that was it, and we never got back to it. So there really is no view base of me having played it that people are going to be like, oh, Phil's playing, you know, Silk Song? That's awesome. It's going to be more of a first-time experience for me.
Who on earth would say that? Who on earth would say that?
It's good. Oh, Phil's playing. View base of me having played it.
Who on earth would say that?
Back to it. So there really is no view base of me having played it that people are going to be like, oh, Phil's playing, you know, Silk Song? That's awesome.
Whoa.
It's going to be more of a first-time experience for me. Now,
whoa, that's awesome.
Here's the problem. It's a Metroidvania. It is. You can't deny that. It's a Metroidvania game. Now,
well,
yes.
Now who's giving out the labels?
It is a difficult, unforgiving, die a whole bunch kind of retry a million times kind of game, like a Dark Souls game. In that regard, it is very similar to a Souls-like, okay? So that might have something going for it. But typically, whenever I play a Metroidvania, it fails. I think there's been one exception ever. The one exception ever to be playing a Metroidvania game that worked was Metroid Dread. Because I was going to skip Metroid Dread. Because,
I don't need the history
try
lesson.
this again.
So how many games don't work? All Nintendo games don't work. Metroidvania games don't work. JRPGs don't work. What games are we left with?
Metroidvania, or Souls-like, or excuse me, I can't speak. Attention to me just doing Metroidvania, or Souls-like, or excuse me, I can't speak.
Souls-like, Metroidvania, survival horror.
Let's try this again. I got distracted because I had to change my air conditioning level.
Yeah,
so people
perfect time for that.
were getting turned off by me playing first-party Nintendo games and Metroidvanias. Like, both of those were not working in my content at the time. And then all of a sudden, a group of people came to me and said, Phil, we really want you to play Metroid Dread. We will finance it. I said, what? They were like, yes, we guarantee you if you play Metroid Dread, you will be hitting support every stream. And I did. So that was the one exception.
A group approached me. Remember the guy that said, I run this ship, you can't control what I do, Crimps? Well, if you got a group, Crimps, then you can absolutely control what he does. He'll let you choose what he does, and he'll do it for you. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ooh says, didn't he promise a full playthrough of Suikoden 2 because of previous support? Now he'll wage quit if he doesn't support. I know he said he will play it, but I don't know, nowadays in 2025, that doesn't mean he finishes it. That means he'll play it. Don't get it twisted. He does not promise that anymore. Yeah, I was approached by a dent investment group.
All right. Outside of that, any other Metroidvania game I've attempted has not worked. It's failed. People say they're boring. There's too much backtracking. There's too much grindy style gameplay. They just don't like them. Okay? So.
Yanks in the 9 says, how you think Linda looked in her prime when she cheated? Well, who knows? Attractive. I'm sure she had attractiveness to her.
Silk Song, yes, I understand the hype behind it. I understand that the original Hollow Knight has a giant fan base. I know that. But that fan base isn't my viewer base because I didn't play the original Hollow Knight. So it's not like people who love Hollow Knight or Dynasty Dark Side Phil play Silksong.
You already said this part. You already said this part.
If my audience already doesn't like Metroidvanias, and now arguably I'm going to play a Metroidvania game that's going to be one of the hardest ever made because it's also a Souls-like, which means there's going to be way more repetition, way more grinding, way more of that. Is it really going to be entertaining for you?
She probably has a great rack judging by Phil.
Twice, everyone's bored.
That's what happens every game, so I'm assuming that's going to happen.
Right?
But it's a Souls-like.
Here's the weird part about
this.
this.
Here's the weird one. Okay, go ahead.
It seems like every game that I bring up for the reasons why it wouldn't work. Like I've already said I know why Metal Gear Solid Delta might not work. Okay, because Kojima's against it. It's basically hurting Kojima because
it's not hurting Kojima
twice.
It's not hurting Kojima.
It's basically hurting Kojima.
What does that mean?
Because I've already played the game twice, and because it's a botched port. 3 reasons why. But then there's people in the chat. You absolutely must play it. You must play it anyway. So Hollow Knight Silksong, I just gave you tons of reasons why it probably won't work. Because I didn't play the original Hollow Knight, so my fan base isn't expecting me to do well with it. Because it's going to be a Metroidvania, and people find those boring. Right? No, you must play it. Okay, here's the honest, 100% transparent fact. I can't play everything.
No one
have to decide what I'm playing and what I'm not.
Okay, who said play everything?
Okay, we have to. We can't just be playing everything constantly. That's not how it works. I'm one man, and I can only do as much as I'm one. We can't just...
Okay, I'm guessing, I don't know, but I'm going to check it. He just banned somebody, and I'm guessing it's the person that just said, oh, shut the fuck up, Phil.
Be playing everything constantly.
Royal Midwit. Let's see if that's banned. I bet it is, because that comment stun-cocked him right here. Look at this. Complete stun-cock. Look.
Decide what I'm playing and what I'm not.
Ready?
Okay?
Shing.
We have to.
Locked in.
We
Locked
can't
in.
Just be playing everything constantly.
That's
not how it works. I'm one man, and I can only do as much as I can. You know what I mean? I can't just play every game.
Mm-hmm.
If you want me to play these games, I might have to space them out.
Oh, it wasn't bad. It wasn't that.
I'd have to be that if I play Delta, then I don't play Silksong.
No, please. Don't threaten us like that. I will end it all right now. Do not threaten us like that.
On this is the game we all want, and this is the game we will all show up and support, and this is a game... No, there's no consensus on that. Some people want Metal Gear Solid Delta, some people want Silksong, some people want Chronos, some people want me to continue with GTA 4 to get to Ballad of Gay Tony, some people want Sweet Code N2. Everyone wants something. But you know what they say? You can please all of the people, but you can... I know I have a big audience that's international. That
207 viewers says otherwise about that big audience, Chief.
Get it? The thing is, it's not a good stream.
Oh my god, look at the look.
So let's get some support. It's all different, races, creeds, genders.
All different races.
National. That is all different, races, creeds, genders. That's right. Genders. You all come from different walks of life. You all like different games. You have different tastes. There's no way that I can actually make everyone happy. I know that. I'm trying
to... So why don't you just choose something then? He's explaining like he's going to say, I'll just choose. But that's not the outcome of this, guys. This is, I want you to tell me what you want more. Normally when you say, I can't please everyone, you can't please everyone all the time, you go in to say that, and then afterwards you say, all right, guys, I made a decision. I know I can't please everyone here, but this is my decision. We're not coming to that conclusion here. We're saying, please tell me more.
To do?
About what you want me to do.
What's best for all. I want to play the games that you guys are going to show up for and support and want. And not only for me. At the same time,
once you start listening for that, you cannot hear it. The wah. There's no T in wah. Matt Ice says, I can't play everything. I'm just a man. Now then, who wants to see me play GTA 5, but this time enhanced graphics? Raise your hands. What do you guys want?
Not only for me. At the same time, there's no agreement. So what am I going to do? I am definitely playing Gears of War tomorrow. We're going to give it a test and see how it works. Okay? Outside of that, I don't know. Like, let me give you different scenarios. Scenario 1, we skip Metal Gear Delta.
All right, this is the magical time when we have 3 choices, but he always goes with the third choice, which is what he actually wants to do. You ready? So we start with Metal Gear because that's not the one he wants to do. The third choice is going to be the one he really wants to do. That's my prediction. I don't know what he's going to say here, obviously. Let's go. Oh, let me add something. Ha.
No, let me give you different scenarios.
Oh, please.
Scenario 1, we skip Metal Gear Delta. That means we will finish GTA 4 this week and probably start the Ballad of Gay Tony this week. That also means that next week we could play both Silk Song and Chronos. We could play both of those next week and just balance it with the stuff that we're already doing. Okay? That's one possibility. Now, what if we do play Metal Gear Delta? Well, that means that we're going to play it once this week, and then we'll continue it next week. And that means that we have to select either Silk Song or Chronos as the other game. We can't play both.
All right, so is this the 2 options here?
And there's some people want Silk Song, some people want Chrono. Which do you pick?
Delta.
Okay. Which one are we going to skip? If we skip Silk Song and we do Chronos, then we'll have a horror game.
Oh, no,
we'll
Silk
have a
Song,
classic
Chronos.
Metal Gear. We'll have a GTA. We'll have an RPG. That would be a good variety, you know? If we skip Chronos, well, then we're going to have a lengthy Metroidvania, a Metal Gear game, a GTA game, a JRPG. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answer.
What the fuck, man? If this is what caused you to facepalm, what game am I going to play tomorrow causes you to facepalm? Your life clearly doesn't have enough negative aspects. That's all I'm going to say. Green of the Green says, he is scared to play Metal Gear Solid 3 because of the trolls. He's scared to play Silk Song because trolls, and he makes them choose, so when it fails, he can blame the dents. Yeah, he's scared to play anything here because he knows both those kind of options. The Metal Gear is hard for him, and Silk Song is going to be hard for him. So that means Twitter's going to make fun of him. But the funny part is, they'll make fun of him no matter what he plays. So this is all for nothing. And he's going to play a game published by Kojima after this podcast as well. Good point, Smiles. Big ups.
I don't have the answer. Okay? That is true. Dabhan says there's just too many bloody remasters and remakes flooding in. Your Delta this week.
Notice he picked up Dabhan's. No one else is saying anything positive about this.
We could just focus on finishing GTA, getting more progress.
So it seems like you want to do that then, huh?
In Sweet Code N2, right? Next week, we could just focus on the 2 new games. If we didn't play any remaster at all, then we could just focus on the new games next week.
No one agreed with that. Who started this?
On finishing G4 Reloaded, there's remakes flooding in. You're right. Think of it this way. If there was...
Okay, so that person said, too many bloody remasters and remakes flooding in. That's not saying don't skip anything. That's not saying I want to see you play this. That's all that person said. He's going to turn that into, oh, that means I shouldn't play Delta.
There's no Gears of War Reloaded and no Metal Gear Delta this week. We could just focus on finishing GTA.
There we go.
Getting more progress in Sweet Code N2. Right? Next week, we could just focus on the 2 new games. If we didn't play any remaster at all,
there you
then
go.
We could just focus on the new games next week.
There you go. No one said that, though. You're not going to say everyone said that, right? Because no one did. Not even this person, Dab Hands.
Shotzo Cannon did a $2 super chat. He says, I look like a John Candy character. Really? You think I'm a character like John Candy would play?
Yes.
Really? Well,
absolutely,
I'll take that as a compliment because I think John Candy was one of the best comedic actors, and he can even do dramatic scenes as well. A lot of people don't know that, but he actually could do drama acting as well. I'm gonna take that as a huge compliment. You can call me one of the best, one of the greats. Sure, I'll accept that. Thank you. Original Grant.
Unfortunately, John Candy died from a heart attack because of his unhealthy lifestyle.
Did a $2 super chat.
I'll leave it at that. Rest in peace, though, obviously. Commence the Jiggling says, Theo Theory, he must have a whale lined up for Silk Song with the sudden interest. He even called someone stupid for suggesting it last night, even saying no one expects him to play. Ooh, now commence the Jiggling. I'll check. Guys, remind me to check that after the pre-stream.
Compromise played Delta after the patch. That's a possibility.
Yeah, and he also said you look like him. You're not are him.
Because there's so many people complaining about the performance of Metal Gear ability. The $2 super chat.
Yeah.
Compromise played Delta after the patch. That's a possibility.
That's a possibility.
Because there's so many people complaining about the performance of Metal Gear Delta that it very well might make sense to just delay it until they fix it, or at least improve it. In addition, I've already played it, so there's no rush. It's not like, oh, if I don't play Metal Gear Delta immediately at launch, I'm missing out because everyone else is already going to play the plot and know it. No, I've already played it twice, right? Okay.
All right. So,
continuing on.
Is a $2 super chat enough to make you agree with that, or no? Maybe it is.
It's a troll, so just ignore this idiot.
He's going to say, everyone said. How was it only $12.41?
From Ding Dong Die. $1.50 tipper says, people want to see you play Metal Gear Solid because they want, this is how you don't play shenanigans. They'll turn on the stream. They'll turn off the stream once they aren't getting it. I'm confused. I understand what you're saying.
No, you don't. It's a very simple comment. Once they see you're playing well, they'll turn off the stream. That's what the person said.
What you're saying is there's different audiences, right? And probably the majority of people who want to see me play Metal Gear Delta are of the detractor variety.
Yes,
they want to see me play and not play in the way that's the established way to play. Keep in mind, again, I've only played the game twice.
Remember, he rolled with "This is how you don't" plays and, was able to make fun of himself. He didn't respond negatively to them.
Once it was like 13 plus years ago, and then I actually don't even remember the last time that I played it. Here, let me actually figure that out.
Yeah, please.
Playlists.
Go ahead.
All I got to search for is Snake Eater.
Yep, Iwamoto, you're right. He wants the choice that makes the most guaranteed. That is impossible unless you literally have pledges and contracts. So this is what he's left with.
So here we go. The original playthrough was 13 years ago. And then there was the redemption run about 8 years ago.
Ooh, that'll hello too.
Yeah. So the original run was back in like 2012, and then my last run was in 2018.
Quick chew sighting, but she just walked. She had to get something from the room and walked out. No hype chew content.
And I even say in the description of the videos from 2018.
Yes, you do. You
I
cope
remember
there.
absolutely nothing about this game.
Yeah, so
I remember nothing at all.
Yeah. That's so people would make fun of him for how bad he played it then. So, pretty cool.
The funny part is, the funny part actually is that
here's the funny part.
There is no comments on any of these videos. Because remember, I had my comments off for years and years. Because YouTube didn't have a moderation system. So it's like, I don't even know if people like this playthrough. I have no idea. The views aren't great. It's only like not even 2,000 views for videos that are like, 6, 7 years old. That's not good.
Well, hey, that's an entire month of DSP throwback. Don't shit on 2,000 views.
I already played the game, and then I played it again. So, I don't know. Do I play it again? Again?
Again?
Do I play it again?
This time we're back for the second time.
I don't know. I still don't know what to do.
Look at this. I love Phil. So far, I'm just looking at his chat here, YouTube chat, the one he pays attention to, obviously. It says, I love Phil's reaction to plot twists, and MGS is basically plot twist the game. LWJ Adventures. I'm late, but I've seen your tweet. Play MGS. Even though it's rough, it'll be funny to start with. Please just do it. MGS and your playthroughs are amazing anyway. Hit it while it's hot.
Let's see what you guys have to say. We have...
That's what they're saying.
Grim Ripper, who became a member this morning. Yes, that's actually a legit new membership. Thank you. So now we're up to $31 podcast. We're trying to determine what to do.
Everyone's telling you in chat.
Support right now. Who's going to get us there? Just a couple. Let's get three subs on Kick. Let's get a few memberships, a tip, or a super chat. Let's go. Let's get to 50 right now.
Okay.
Okay? Let's do it.
This is fun. This is what we come for. Huh?
LWJ Adventure says, hey, I'm late to the stream, but
here
play
we go.
Metal Gear Solid. Even if it's rough, it'll be funny to start with. Please do it. Metal Gear Solid and your playthroughs are amazing anyway. Hit it while it's hot.
Yeah. So that is a positive statement towards playing it.
Oh.
Okay, he didn't want to hear that one, though, so that will get ignored. Excalibur says, maybe DSP should play American Truck Simulator every stream. It always gets some money. No, that's the thing. If he does it every night, the specialness is going to be gone. He knows that. It will not hit the goals every night. That's all he does. Similar to how he thinks he can get money just hanging out. I would love for him to do a week of just hangout streams and see what happens, you know?
Okay. Well,
Dents are always stupid, but they need to have different things. You know, Dents will donate for who knows reasons, but they have to have different things on the screen to donate. If you do the same thing too much, they do get bored. The whales do.
Ask this question. How many of you are going to shower me with money when I play Metal Gear Solid?
Yes.
Let's get the answer to that.
That's what you're looking for.
How many people will be here to hit 4 goals on Thursday's Metal Gear Delta stream?
There you go.
It sure seems like everyone wants me to play it, but it sure seems like the reason that people want it is because they just want to be toxic. They want to watch me not do it well.
Who said that?
Or do it in a method where...
Who said that outside of inside your own mind?
Oh, he's not doing it according to the way you're supposed to play it, and
who said this?
Therefore, that's wrong, so now we shame him again for the 3rd time. Right?
Who said this? Straw pig argument. Yep.
Oh, man.
That's the famous straw pig.
That's right. See, here's the thing. I am not here to entertain the trolls, to give them
Hold on, I fucked it up.
And I know that's one of the major reasons why people want to see me play this again.
My bad.
They want the troll content. They want to make more memes. Hey, look, it's Phil's 3rd time playing this game. He still doesn't know how to play it. Well, let's see. When I played it the first time, I had no idea what I was doing, and I hammed it up, and I purposely played bad. That was my shtick back then. Then, 6 years later, I did a redemption run. I've already done a redemption run on this game. And the redemption run was much better than the original, where I tried to play it seriously and learn the game mechanics and everything, and I know that I did much better in the redemption run than I did in my original run. So why is the 3rd run needed? What's up, Buckwell? How are you, man?
Cockwell, what's up? That is 3. We are 1 away. Maybe that will be the redemption for this stream.
Britt Bong says, Donkey Kong's been rough. Please reward us with Metal Gear Solid. Now, you see, that's not how it works. I'm the one suffering through Donkey Kong. I'm the one who has to play it. Therefore, you should be rewarding me, not me rewarding you. You reward me for suffering through that game. That's how it works.
All right.
Oh, man.
Funny.
Well, I'm glad that we can mess around and we can talk this stuff out. I still don't know what to do.
People are seeming to be wanting MGS, actually. Metal Gear seems to be the general consensus. So you're just ignoring
Seriously,
them,
I still don't know what to do. At this point,
Let's just ignore it. Yep.
The way I see it, okay, if I skip Silk Song or if I skip Chronos, I might as well never play them. All right? Think of it. Okay, this is actually maybe a good way to think about it, okay?
Oh, yeah,
This might be a really good way to think about it.
This is going to ready to blow your mind.
If
Ready?
I skip either Silk Song or Chronos, I might as well never play them. Those are going to be games that will be interesting at launch. But outside of the launch window, no one's really going to care. It's kind of like Hollow Knight, right?
No one's going to care about Metal Gear Solid either.
I didn't play Hollow Knight at launch. By the time I got to it, it was late, and people didn't really care. They were like, don't really care to see you play it, right? So
No one's going to care about his Metal Gear Solid either.
It may be the same situation. If I don't try these games and play them at launch, people are not going to care.
People will never care about his version playthroughs of those games.
However, in the case of Metal Gear Delta, it's just Metal Gear Solid 3 a third time. That could literally wait. It could wait a while and then be played later and have the same impact because it's the same game. It's not going to change. If anything, it'll just improve. Right?
Say you don't want to play it. It's easier. Just say you don't want to play.
Well, Grove says, where's the sense on skipping new games and playing a game you already played twice before?
What's the sense in playing GTA 4 again?
Valid point.
For the third time.
It is. It's a valid point.
Mm-hmm.
We could easily wait and say, okay, we want to do Metal Gear Delta, but let's do it at a time when there's not a bunch of other new releases that I'd have to skip to play. Right?
Someone said in the YouTube chat, I like that shirt. It looks like a 70s couch. That's true. That's true.
On the other hand, you might shower me with money on Thursday if I play Delta.
It's all about the money. Just be honest. It's all about the money.
Right?
Just say that.
How about this? Let's start having some contracts written up. What I'll do is I'll start drafting some contracts, and you guys will sign these contracts stating that you will support the Thursday stream and blow it up with support. And then I'll play Delta on Thursday.
He's not joking. He really wants to do that. Tony T says, then complain when the support isn't there later. He'll complain no matter what. I mean, that's what you're going to get. But big ups, Tony T. VLX, Punished Pig, Hype Arc. Oh, Punished Pig Arc. I don't know what arc we're in now. We're kind of in a holding pattern here for something big to happen. You know, we are begging more than ever, but it's kind of reached the point where this is the norm. We're kind of waiting for something to happen. But it's kind of getting in a lull right now, the last 2 or 3 weeks, since that week off, I think.
The truth is there's no guarantees. Here.
Be nice if there was, though, some guarantees, huh?
The truth is there are no guarantees. There have been games that I thought would be surefire hits, that people are going to absolutely love it, they're going to come and chill and support, and then they don't. And then I'm shocked. I'm like, what the hell? I never expected that it wouldn't do well, and it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the flip side of that, there's games that I never suspected would do well, and they do incredibly well. Like, for example, I feel like I got a burp. For example, American Truck Simulator. This was before people this week. I never in a million years.
So then you're just saying it doesn't really matter what you play then even more.
That's true, too. Tony Hawk. Look what happened with Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's a game. You guys were all year saying, oh, the new collection's coming out, 3 and 4, 3 and 4. Can't wait to see you play 3 and 4. I played it one stream. It flopped. It completely flopped. People were bored and saying that it sucked.
Do not rewind. That's an order. Do not rewind. My flip's fucked. I'm not going to flip right now. I got to work on my flip. I know you want the flip. Flip's coming back.
Someone says I'm stalling for $50. Well, first of all, you're banned. Second of all, the podcast always runs till 1 p.m. or longer when we do it like this.
Excuse me. You said if you had nothing to talk about, we could finish earlier. That was, 30 minutes ago? You said, actually, if we have nothing to talk about, which it seems we definitely don't, you said the show would be over earlier. So, interesting. That's not actually the facts of the matter. From your own mouth, of course. But I don't want to take anything out of context here, of course.
Well, you're banned. Second of all, the podcast always runs till 1 p.m. or longer when we do it like this. So what you're saying is nonsensical, so enjoy your ban. However, it would be nice if we could hit $50 by the end of the show. So if you're watching and you enjoyed the show, please support it. Let's get to $50 of support, okay? Here we go. I received a $2 tip.
All right, there we go. Big ups. It's from a troll.
Hold on, it's loading. I saw a streamer that does sports commentary do donations for which game he would do next. Could be an idea for the podcast when we're trying to figure out the next gameplay on the schedule. What do you mean? Like they take in donations towards a game?
Yes. This
Like,
seems
that's
like something
confusing.
you should love that idea. You should be all over this idea, Philip.
How would that even work?
How can you be this dumb? How? How?
Oh, no, that is true, but it's because we were looking for indie games. Fox McFox says, actually, it happened. Truck driver was...
Actually, what Fox Mix Fox said was, that's literally not what happened. We suggested you play Truck Driver Sim for the Viewer's Choice Marathon. That's why you played it, not because you played it on a whim, is exactly what he said. And Jericho TSK's idea, unfortunately, with that button fuck up of mine, Stream Deck doesn't have a pause option, so I'll have to do it in OBS manual style. So I can't do that for today, but it'll be ready for tomorrow, hopefully. I do have to do the call-in show today, so might not have time, but I'll work on it. I'll do my best. Give me till Wednesday.
True, but it's because we were looking for indie games. Fox McFox says, actually, it happened. Truck driver was part of a Viewer's Choice Marathon. You're right, but if you remember, the whole reason that it even got brought up was because we were playing indie games on PC earlier in the year, and we were like, what kind of games on PC have I not played that I could play now that I have a gaming PC?
Yeah,
that are
interesting. He didn't read the whole comment. Really weird.
Style games that I missed out on, and that's how Truck Sim even got into the discussion of me playing.
So that wasn't on a whim then, huh? You left out a lot of parts of that. Interesting. Why'd you leave all the rest of that out?
Is there a chance I could ever do a GTA 5 playthrough with mods? Yes, there is. It won't be anytime soon because we just played GTA 5, 2 years ago? But I would maybe play it in the future with mods if that's possible, yes.
While Yep in the house, I've only played twice as an excuse to why you're bad at a game is very... yeah, I've only played this game twice through, guys. I'm not good at it yet. Uh-huh. Big ups, Wall Yap. And Ira, a good point. He was shamed for using a guide to beat the Sorrow. As usual, he needs guides to beat Metal Gear Solid bosses usually, or they take hours.
To get God off of my cloud says, I'm confused why people wouldn't want Silk Song. The game's been hyped to maximum since Hollow Knight was such an incredible game. Well, it's like I've said, I think we're in a unique situation right now where there's so many games all coming out at once that are that kind of situation. People absolutely get hyped to see me play Metal Gear Solid. They do, undoubtedly. People get hyped to see me play new releases.
Do they?
So that's what I mean, like...
How do you gauge this hype you speak of? In what way are people hype?
No, I don't...
Is the hype in the room with us now?
I don't know what to do. Out of Chronos, Metal Gear Solid, Out of Chronos, Metal Gear Solid, Delta, and Silk Song, what game would I pick? All right. Right now, if I had no other games that I was playing,
yes,
and I had to choose one game to play...
Wow, he's finally going to answer a question now.
Out of those three, I would choose one of the two new ones. Because I've...
Please answer the question.
Already played Metal Gear Solid Delta, well, Metal Gear Solid 3 twice already. I would play a new game over a game I've already played twice. So, but that, for me, the choice is easy. But you guys aren't making it easy. You guys keep telling me I have to play Metal Gear. And I'm like, well, I'll play them, but then we can't play the new games.
That's an answer. It's not a real answer, but it's an answer.
What I've found is that over the years, now that I'm getting older and wiser and more mature, I have to factor in your feedback just as much as my own desires. Because I'm not streaming for me. If I were streaming for me, I'd be doing things a lot differently.
Like what?
Okay? Seriously.
Hello?
I'd be doing things a lot differently. Okay? Seriously.
still hasn't talked.
All right, well, I don't know, guys. We're going to get to the show here. And number one, we haven't come to a determination yet about what I'm going to be playing. Because I can't play everything. Again, I have to emphasize this. I can't play everything. All right?
No one said that.
I can play probably 2 games. I could probably play either Metal Gear Solid Delta and Silk Song, or Metal Gear Solid Delta and Chronos, or I could play Silk Song and Chronos. That's it. Those are the 3 options. All right?
So that's what we started the show with. Have we learned anything since the start of the show?
That's it. Those are the 3 options. There's no other combination that can happen. So what do I do?
My choice, I kind of hesitate to say my choice. That means it won't happen. I'll say Silk Song and Metal Gear Solid are my 2 choices. We want Metal Gear, that's for sure. But actually, we don't. Detractors definitely don't want him to play Metal Gear. Definitely not. That'd be horrible. It'd be so boring. Oh, I paused. That time I was paused. Sorry,
You're Not
my
Funny
bad.
says you played Metal Gear Solid 3 8 years ago. This was during your depressed and unfunny phase.
Yes.
You played GTA 5 3 times. It's not a big deal. It's false. I've only played it twice.
Oh.
Completely false.
Haha, he didn't read that entire thing, did he? You played Metal Gear 3 8 years ago during your depressed, unfunny phase. That's 2017. Plus, you played GTA 5 like 3 times, so it's not that big a deal, really, if you play it again 8 years later. Good comment.
False. I've only played it twice. Completely false.
He said like 3 times, so... Oh, he was 3 times, actually.
Gears for MGS, Silk, and Chronos? Because Gears isn't even in the discussions. Gears we're playing once tomorrow. And then Gears, if we play it, is going to be a late night multiplayer stream. Gears is not even a factor here. We're talking about games that are going to be ongoing daytime narrative style streams.
Narrative style. Narrative style. Grind style, long style.
Davian says, I'm curious, why are you so keen on Silk Song when you didn't really play the first one much? Because it's a new game. Because people seem to want me to play it because it's a new game. People have been asking me for years, would I play it? And I said, yeah. Like if I were to play Hollow Knight or Silk Song, I said I would wait for Silk Song. Why play the first when the new one's coming out? Well, now it's here.
Yeah. Okay. Great show.
I got another $2 tip. There are multiple football games on the screen. Each person that donates writes which game they want the streamer to do next. The streamer adds the support amount towards the game. At the end of the stream, whichever game has the most money towards it wins.
Was it that hard to understand?
Interesting. So, okay. So basically,
he lit up here.
I would do a stream. This is hypothetical. I'm not saying I'm going to do this. Let's say tomorrow, during the Gears of War multiplayer stream.
He's
into
it.
Okay, guys, here's what you do today. When you contribute, in the body of your message, put the name of the game you want next week. And I will add together, like, let's say someone does a $5 super chat. Oh, I want Metal Gear Solid. And someone does a $10 tip. Oh, I want Silk Song. And then someone does a 5-sub bomb over on Kick. Oh, I want Chronos. So I start tallying up 3 totals. And then by the end of the stream, whichever game made the most, that's the one I absolutely 100% am playing no matter what. And then maybe the game that's in second place is the game that's the strongest possibility. But then the game that did the least, that's out. Forget it.
Mm-hmm. So that would, so the people that don't donate have no say at all, and it shows they're not important. Gotcha. It's a good idea for making money, but it's not a good idea for, caring about your majority of your audience.
Yes, that would alienate people who don't donate. You're correct.
Uh-huh. But who cares about them? I mean, come on. Who cares? Who gives a shit about them?
That might alienate people who aren't on that particular stream. That also might alienate people who just particularly can't contribute that day. I know that I have an audience that is great and supports me time and time again, no matter what happens through thick and thin, but they can't do it every single day. Not every one of you can be on every stream to contribute every day. I get that. You're normal people, right? We're not all rich oil barons. We're not Saudis who can afford this kind of stuff every day.
Yeah, all Saudis can afford all that every day. Yes, all the Saudis. Shout outs to the Saudis.
Every once in a while, it's nice to go by and support someone.
Saudis nuts.
You
know what I saw yesterday? You know what you saw yesterday? You saw these nuts.
You know, I get that. So I don't know. You know, it would have to be an event that's maybe set up purposefully for that, so everyone knows about it and stuff.
Big up CBGB says, big up CLTV, keep me entertained at work while I clean and stock the bar on a slow Monday. Here's your share of the tip. Big up CBGBs. Hope you have fun. I hope one day you have time to call into the call-in show because I want to hear some bar stories. I love hearing a good barkeep stories. I always thought that'd be a fun job. I know it would be fun there'd be fun parts, but I know there's negative parts. But you know, in the movies, being a bartender seems like so fun. You meet all these chicks. It's always fun. I know it's not actually all that fun. But I know there's fun aspects, and I want to hear about the fun aspects. But you have to be able to meet chicks, you'd think, right, guys? I know there's negative aspects, but... Exactly. Tom Cruise's Cocktail. Great film.
All right, here's what I'm going to do.
Honestly, great film.
I'm going to go outside and I'm going to capture 3 beetles. Live beetles.
Nope. Nope.
Can we get some support and hit $50?
Guys, please.
Do it right now because the show's going to end in just a couple minutes here. Let's get to $50 by the end of the podcast right now. Let's get some subs. Actually, let's get some subs. We didn't get any subs today. Let's get some subs over on Kick. Let's get another tip. Let's get a super chat. Let's get it to 50. Let's get it to 50 right now. Okay.
Mobile games on your phone, fucking loser.
My arm's starting to get tired.
You've been holding it up for 20 seconds.
Emotional damage.
What the fuck? What the fuck are we doing?
No new hairstyle today. The hair is the same as it's always been. Maybe you're just losing your eyesight.
He's just being silent, waiting
Instead
for
of
it.
some subs, can we get some DOMs? Let's get some DOMs. All you DOMs, get your whips out and crack them together in unison. Whoosh.
Ooh, funny stuff, man. Good show. This was a fun one.
All right. I don't know what's going on. Someone's asking what's happening. I don't know. You're asking the wrong.
You can see what's happening.
Wrong person. What's happened is we're in a unique situation. Okay, we've got a variety of games coming out. That's the truth too. Is that every game's different. Metal Gear Solid Delta, or Metal Gear Delta, Silk Song, and Chronos are completely different style of game. All 3, right?
Let's just say more useless nonsense about these 3 games to stall more. Go ahead.
So we find ourselves in a situation where
someone in Kick Chat said the same thing as me. Oh crap! Another go at this script. Yep. Let's try a different reading of the script. This is what we're doing. He's an actor. He's reading the script in a different voice.
Is no correct answer. That's really how this really should be ended today. The reason that we can't come to a determination is because there is no right answer. This is the type of situation where some people will be happy and some people will be upset no matter what we do. Get it? Like, no matter what is chosen, there will be some people who just are like, man, that sucks. This isn't what I wanted. And other people will be happy. But I can't make you all happy because it's 3 completely different games. All right. No, I do not blow dry my hair.
Was that negative? What? There's nothing wrong with that. I blew dry my hair when it was long, and I'm proud of it. Why is that a negative? No, I did not blow dry my hair.
I think we're just going to end the show. I just want to remind everyone, there is no podcast tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do a major stream of the Gears of War Reloaded multiplayer. I want to get a good 3-4 hours of multiplayer in tomorrow to get a good chunk in and get those feelings back of the old school days of multiplayer when you get addicted to these games online and you just can't stop playing them because they're so good. I want to get back to that. Okay? So hopefully tomorrow that will happen. We'll have a good time together with Gears of War. I hope you guys will come by and help me with Gears of War tomorrow, because I probably will have forgotten all the mechanics, and I need your help to figure out exactly what to do, what's the good strategies and everything in the game. It should be pretty fun, all right? So no podcast tomorrow. We have one more podcast to figure out what I'm playing. One more show to go.
What? Okay, he is very clearly and obviously... People that are here and watch the pre-streams often will see he is very clearly being something is weird with his arms, okay? I believe this is the third time he's done this kind of flex pose today, which is very weird. You know, every once in a while he'll do it and we'll make fun of it, but this is literally the third time. I know this is hyper-fixating, but it's very weird that we've done this so much today, isn't it? And look, it's very obvious.
To figure out what I'm playing. One more show to go.
See?
And I need your help to figure this out. I want you to come by my streams and give me your opinions, leave comments on this podcast on demand that I can read, and then probably we need to absolutely
What are we picking here?
On Wednesday. We can't.
What are we picking back here?
We cannot wait. We cannot linger any longer.
What was that?
We cannot linger any longer.
What are we picking back here? Damn. Got a zit back there?
Wednesday. We cannot wait. We cannot linger any longer. We cannot linger any longer. We have to choose what will be played. You understand?
It was wipeable.
Explain how what I did for the last hour and a half is a podcast. Well, let's see.
Yes, please. And he's going to be salty, too.
It was a broadcast on the internet that people can watch. It could be both audio or video.
The audio would be great, brother. Let me tell you, that audio would be great.
Casterable. It had determined topics, which we discussed. We had back and forth discussion. That's pretty much the determining factors of what a podcast is. Like a podcast can literally be someone just talking to themselves about a topic for 2 hours. And that's a podcast, too. If you don't think it's a podcast, well, you're a moron. I don't know what else to say. You're really stupid.
Uh-huh. Definitely. My favorite part was the 5 minutes of silence. That'd be great on Spotify. The topics was, I have 3 games to play and I want you to decide.
A podcast does not always have people calling in or people having seated guests. That's completely false. Whoever is making that up is a fucking idiot liar. That has nothing, not a requirement whatsoever to do with a podcast. Okay. That's the dunce level of fucking talking. Podcasts used to actually be digestible episodes of a series that people would release that you would listen to on your iPod, hence podcast. Get it? A pod broadcast. That's all it is. It's supposed to be digestible episodes of a show that you listen to over time on your iPod. A podcast. That's it. It doesn't have to have any fucking guests. It doesn't have to have anything. It could be about anything at all. You're an idiot if you think that. Why are people so fucking weak-minded in the modern day that they get talked into shit or they just get brainwashed into believing stuff that's factually fucking wrong? How dumb can you be? God, you're...
As long as you're not salty about it.
Stupid. It really irks me how dumb you are.
Yep.
Can't you be smarter? For God's sakes, can't you be smarter? Do it for me. Do it. Okay. All right. Let's get the show finished, shall we? Podcast tomorrow.
Great show!
We will return on Wednesday.
3 games.
And
don't know
Wednesday,
what to play.
We absolutely.
No, I'm not gay. I don't know what to play.
Faltering, without failing.
No, I do not blow dry my hair. And I'm also not
what
gay.
Games I am playing.
I do not blow dry.
We must have an answer.
I don't want to blow LTG.
What?
Show
up,
huh?
To watch, to engage and support. They need to know. I need to know.
Yeah, I need to know.
I hate being uncertain.
I hate being uncertain, guys. I need to know. No, I'm not going to blow. No.
And I will be back on
Huh? Yeah, I'll be
Wednesday.
back. Okay.
Thank you guys so very much. See you soon. Started momentarily with Suikoden 2.
Suikoden 2.
Well, I need to get everything set up. I'm just going to take a leak quickly. I don't need a big break today, but I do need to use the restroom quickly before we begin.
Oh, yeah. You've worked hard. You earned this. Big ups, Mr. Memento. Oh, someone did a poll.
Off here.
Please choose Delta, everybody. Well, if you want to. I don't know what the best choice.
We're doing Minecraft tonight. Someone said,
if I had to choose, I would say probably Delta. I don't know.
Can we skip Suikoden and play Minecraft? No,
I don't know the right choice, though, honestly.
Doing that tonight. Minecraft is the late stream tonight. Oh, I can actually use my green screen today.
Oh, great.
I'm not wearing green today, so we should definitely do that. Let's get this on.
Big ups, Mr. Memento Mori. Yeah, Goutman BS was tough, but I think we kind of looped around. The last 20 minutes were kind of fun, but before that, it was very much bad. By the way, Mr. Memento Mori, I have a silent rule on WPIG TV, 24/7 stuff. If you catch me 3 times not unpausing it, that means I give you the unpause ability. So you now can unpause WPIG TV, Mr. Memento. You have the power. So if I don't unpause it, now you can. But it's basically, it's not like a perk. It's like letting you do it when I forget to do it. But you're a legend in any case, Mr. Memento. Oh, what do I have to my Goron? God damn it. No, it's not lazy. It's I just forget. It's forgetful.
All right. Okay, just give me a sec. Actually, like I said, no formal break here. I'm actually just going to
take a leak.
To go use the restroom quickly. Now, guys, it would be great if we could hit $50 of support right now. Then we only have 100 to work through as we play the game.
100 to work through.
We need to hit these goals. If we don't hit our goals, we can't do DSP Tries It this week. And I want to do this flight of beers for you guys. I do. But we have to be hitting goals every stream.
Yeah, you're going to do it no matter what. So it's just when you do it.
In order to do DSP Tries It this week. So we got to hit the goal today. Let's get some support for Suikoden 2, as we had during the original playthrough, to keep this game going in the rotation and to hit our goals so we can do DSP Tries It, okay? I'm just going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back, and then we'll continue. So give me a sec.
When will the beers fly? How long until it take him to make that joke, by the way? He's back.
Which I felt like I was going to need. Today's just one of those days, I don't know why. Today's just one of those days. I'm feeling
it's just one of those days when you got to make a man energy mug.
A little sluggish.
I'm feeling sluggish. Everybody sucks. The tip score was low.
See, I don't know, Dab Hands. We never played Inzoi again. So I have no idea if they ever fixed the game. I mean, we only played it, the 2 times, and my character died, and I was like, okay, enough of this crap.
You can't pick a game.
Right? What a waste of time. Sadly, that game was. I have no idea what they've improved or whatever. I heard that they added like a new thing, like Island Getaway or something. But
oh, that's great.
I don't think anyone really cared about it. It was hyped for like 1 week. That was it.
Let's see the Inzoi players right now.
Okay. All right, let's get started with
6,000 people are playing Inzoi right now.
Suikoden 2.
Which is still in the early access, right?
Third stream of the game. Very excited for more of this awesome playthrough.
Oh, breaking news. I know a lot of people care about this. Spy Party got an update. So there you go. I'm hyped. It's first update in about 7 years or something. Remember, this game is in pre-beta, and it's always been like that.
I might have to lower the volume. Let's see.
No shoot today, John Doe.
I think the volume should be all right. You guys let me know, okay? Okay. Let's get going. And, let's get going. And please, again, guys, I don't want to mention it a million times today, but please support the stream. All right? I love this game. I love classic JRPGs. I want to keep this in the rotation, but we do need people to support the playthrough. We're at like 30-something bucks of support now for the podcast. Please, let's hit the goal today. If we want to do DSP Tries It, a Flight of Beers taste test, we have to be hitting goals every stream this week. Let's hit the goal today. Support classic RPGs so I can keep them in the rotation and have a lot of fun with you for these special playthroughs, okay?
Ooh.
Okay. Here we go. Hello, everyone.
It's Monday, not Tuesday. Absolutely. We're going live. Ba-da-ba!
So $2.69 would be...
How much is that?
$28.06. Wow. Thank you so much. Huge contribution there. $28.06 from Genesis Gaming. Thank you so much. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
Surprised he trusts
did
it.
Play the sound effect and animation, everyone. I didn't see it because I was playing the game, so hopefully it did play.
We're up to 50 now, so that's good.
So that's 64. We're up to 64 bucks of support, just like that. Thank you, Genesis Gaming. Very generous.
And can we keep it going?
Cool, thank you. Okay. All right, so we come back here and we have a square plate.
Okay, so one thing I wanted to check, I remembered myself, by the way, is how Philip talked about Silk Song last night, okay? So here's the, here it is. Let me see if he mentioned it last night, and we could see if we could test that theory right now. So here is Silk Song. Here we go. Here's when he mentioned Silk Song.
Well, we've got 2 games early September. We do have a Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Yep.
And then we have Chronos The New Dawn, which is the game that plays like Dead Space. It almost looks like Dead Space. So I would say, in that regard, we do have a bunch of new games coming out, but it's a question of which ones do people want to see? Because there's no way I could play them. There's no way I could keep playing GTA 4 and its DLCs.
Okay, whatever. He didn't say negative there.
3, and then the week after, we've got Chronos The New Dawn, and we've got what is it? Silk Song. So I don't know how we're playing all these games. There's no way we can play all those. You know what I mean? Like, there's not enough streams. So we have to decide what we're playing and what we're not playing, and go from there. We don't have time for filler games right now. Like, I couldn't play RimWorld right now, even if I wanted to.
Not much negative speak there.
Says, Kick's got your full support for RimWorld. Drop Metal Gear Solid 3. The port is bad. Honestly, I'm disappointed.
That's it? That was only 3. It was during Minecraft. Let me see if he has it. If he doesn't have, if Rawfield doesn't have it, then we can't. Yeah, I'm not going back. But I could check that later. All right, but I'm not checking it now. Anyways, you're all legends. Big ups, everybody, for chilling today. Remember tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard is the call-in show over on Kikaruski. And tomorrow I'll be back for the tomorrow in the morning we'll do some Death Stranding, pre-stream, and then remember Amberlin tomorrow 7 p.m. with Hecticana and Kinda Sav. So big day tomorrow. But you're all fucking legends. Thanks for chilling. We'll see you tomorrow or tonight. Bye.